All good.
All right, good morning. What's our schedule this week?
Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, if that's what you want.
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, if that's what I want. That's really what I want, yeah. Let's do it. All right. Excited. What are you guys laughing about in here before?
They played some audio from Mutt's show.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Heard some sports book time. It's just, okay. Anyway.
Same old.
Yeah, right, man? I hear you. Who the fuck are you?
You don't remember my great appearance last time?
I have no chance. You remember him, Justin?
I was in with the coach guy with the flip-flops. Terrible guest picked by Dave as well.
I remember
zero memory.
Do you remember his name? They said it the other day.
No.
Do you know it right now?
No. Give me the first. Is it multiple or is it one?
It's two names.
Give me the first one.
Lord Kevin.
Oh, well, okay, thanks.
Sorry.
End of game.
Yeah, boy.
Ruined it.
He doesn't have any other games. We asked him.
You're right about that, Kevin. It was, no memory, but welcome back.
Thank you.
Were you at the Masters this year?
I was not. It's a fraudulent hat. My buddy was.
You should not have. You shouldn't be wearing. Your buddy, you never been?
No, unfortunately not. They had 4 tickets, didn't invite me, so.
Oh, well, you should go at some point if you can.
Yeah, I tried. Didn't get the lottery.
Well, you can come with me and Ryan this year if you like.
Thanks, appreciate that.
That'd be a lot of fun. What's going on with you guys? How was the weekend, Justin?
It was good.
Yeah?
Busy. Yes.
Okay. How much you make?
$1,200.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's under the table, right?
Yeah.
Oh, well, okay.
Well,
I'm sure you want to say that, but all right.
I mean, no.
Just cash?
It's over the table.
No, we get a check.
I should get a slice of that.
Why do you say
I was thinking of that.
Promotion, you're saying?
Yeah, and he's working for me. I'm lending him. Like, when I hired producers, what did I say?
I asked you if I could still do it.
No, what did I say? What did I say I wanted from producers?
24 hours.
24/7.
Right, I'm not getting that from either one of them. So I'll Shark Tank it with you. I want 40%.
40%?
Mm-hmm.
I can't do 40%.
Okay.
I'll give you $100.
Flat rate. That's a
20%.
That's a licensing deal.
Well, what are your expenses?
None. The guy puts it. They're carnies.
Well, $200 to
They
Bubba.
just travel from town to town. Yeah, do you kick anything to Bubba?
For this? No.
Just in general.
Everyone's got their fingers in the pie
Yeah,
here.
well, he's working. He works for me. You know?
I'll give you $100 right now.
He seems fixed on this $100.
No, I don't know. No, I'm not willing. I'm not willing to settle for that. Lord Kevin, is that reasonable?
Yeah.
I'm lending his talents out.
I think it's fine.
I should get a kickback from Anth.
I don't understand. How much are the snow cones? $28 or something?
30.
I think a small is
What
28.
parent is paying? That has to be at a Monster Jam show, the most expensive item that you could.
Yeah, but it comes with a cup.
No, they have
Clothes, shirts, and...
You can buy one of the trucks. It's slightly
It's
more
very
expensive.
expensive. maybe not by much. $30 on shitty cups.
It's fucking crazy.
cups light up.
Yeah, that's true.
Pretty cool.
I mean, no kid ever returns that cup again. I've had children. Once you go this thing, you bring it. That cup just sits there. What kids
of
would
course.
be?
They probably don't use it at home.
Never. Let me look at this cup light up again. What a moment.
You know how many times I hear, we have that one at home from last year?
Mm-hmm. How many times?
A lot.
Okay,
Once.
it's not a specific
15.
number. Probably 4 times in your life.
Do you jump in with a sales pitch when you hear that?
Yeah. What do you do when you hear that?
I say nothing. I know it sucks.
Oh, why are you saying this? What's wrong with you?
I
You know
say,
the cup sucks.
Kid, your mom's a
No,
real
not
bitch.
the cup sucks. I know that it's like expensive. I go, yeah, I don't know.
That'll drive
20,
That's what you say.
Yeah.
It's 2024. You can thank Joe Biden.
I go, yeah, man. Everything's expensive.
That is true, huh? But you guys did. But again, everybody made $1,200.
Yes, unless you
Okay.
came there early and you got more.
How was Jeff? Was Jeff your roommate?
Jeff was not my roommate.
Who's your roommate?
Jared was my roommate.
Jared.
Yes.
Okay. Fogel?
No, not Fogel.
Not
No,
Carrabis.
No.
Who was it? Jared. Who was
The
it?
Butabi brothers. Him and Jared Fogle.
Who was in charge of the? Who's the alpha in the room?
Oh, we're both pretty much like just go to sleep guys.
Oh, okay. What kind of hotel was it?
Quality Inn.
Oh God, this is just
That's
it's the
brutal.
carny life, man. It's the fucking carny life. It's unbelievable. Justin was so happy in that shitty Quality Inn in Bridgeport, which has had so
Stratford.
so many fucking prostitutes, so many underage sex videos, everything, murders, murders, everything. Can you imagine how shitty that Quality Inn is?
Justin's resting with his
It's
hands
not-
on his chest and
It was-
smiling.
It's not nice.
Let me look this one up. Quality Inn in Stratford.
Stratford.
I know Stratford, yeah. I imagine there's only one, right?
I assume so.
I guess 3.3 stars, maybe.
There's nothing that's Stratford. Images. Let's see. Yeah. Do you have any reviews here, Colleen?
See, 3.7.
Okay.
Pretty good. Beats the Lord Kevin
Hey,
projection.
I'm surprised.
Yeah, I'm seeing. Okay. Exceptional. It has exceptional convenience. It says. They have a wealth of top tier amenities, like it says in the.
There was a fridge that was very nice.
That's good.
It was
Free hot
very
dog.
nice.
Oh, they have an exercise
It's a
room.
very nice fridge.
Swimming pool?
Was it
Jared-
better than the average?
Jared
hotel?
did turn to me. He goes, "This is a really nice fridge for this place."
Was it just like a typical hotel fridge?
That is so Jared.
It was a nice.
Yeah, Jeff would never acknowledge that. It was what?
You can get a room tonight.
For $14.
How much you think
$79.
for one queen bed? $89.
That's not bad.
That's a deal.
You shared a bed?
No,
Did we do this the other day?
No, yeah, no. You don't.
we got separate beds.
Oh, okay.
Same room.
You said one queen.
Yeah, no, Anth is a nice guy. I see. It looks like a continental breakfast here.
There was, yes.
How was it?
I did not eat there. I whenever I go to Southern Connecticut, I eat at this.
Why am I even
Yeah.
participating in this? Go. Where do you
He's
go?
a hot dog.
Where do you go in Southern
I've
Connecticut?
done this.
Where do you go?
I've done this with him.
You have hot dogs for breakfast.
No, I did not have hot dogs for breakfast.
Where do you
but
go?
I go to Duchess. It's a fast food Southern Connecticut chain. Not
Did you go with Jared
No, we took separate cars
to the restaurant?
to the.
Oh, what time's the first show?
We have to get there at 9.
What time's the show begin?
The pit party starts at 10:30.
Oh, it's like a VIP or whatever.
Which is like you go around, you can walk and like say hi to the drivers and.
Wow.
Wow, that's exciting.
That's not for you guys. That's for people who are going to the show, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. All right. Wow.
Quote, extremely
Get jazzed
disappointed with my stay.
One second, Dave. There's nothing more noticeable and exciting than those world-famous drivers of those monster trucks. The trucks are not the stars. The drivers are the stars. I know the 4-year-olds are always like, wow, is that famous? Any drivers of note?
The Anderson family.
Oh, man. All of them were there?
Jesus Christ.
What's Gravedigger really like?
I mean, really. The guy just comes out, this like old, just Southern guy. Like, how you doing? It's an enormous truck behind him. No, you can't go in the truck. Oh, okay. You let the kids go in the truck?
No.
Oh, that's all you would want.
Oh, I thought
the
that's a
whole
thing
point.
pre-show. You can pay extra to go in the truck.
No, you can take a
There's a
picture. on green
WWE
screen.
women's wrestler who was a monster truck driver when Harry and I went. Medusa.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
What did she do?
She's the one who put the belt in the trash can?
Yes, there you go. Yeah. I think I'm right. It was something we went to in Worcester.
Wasn't the truck called Medusa?
No, maybe, but it was also her driving.
Okay.
What do we know the names of these trucks?
Well,
Oh,
I
just
think
yes.
so, yeah.
You do? What's that?
Some of them.
Am I right, Justin? or
Yes,
no?
Medusa.
Thank you. Yeah. Jeez, yeah, I know my stuff.
I remember even as a kid thinking, like, why would I want their autograph? These aren't famous people.
No, they're it's like it would be like going to the carnival and being like the guy who operates the merry-go-round. Hey, can I get your autograph? Like, I don't. I mean,
They do some fine
they're
work.
They're skilled
Yeah.
people. I'm not suggesting they're not
Sure.
skilled people. I'm not here. I'm not going to besmirch the Anderson family. I'm just saying, you know, who's the head Anderson? If you do an Anderson draft, who would be first? Historically, Mike, who would be first?
Who's
Who
the
would be
Harry?
first, Kevin guy?
Who's the Harry Styles of the?
You say
Andersons?
Harry Anderson.
Oh, I do. I
Who'd be
do
the,
like Harry.
who would be the
Anderson.
first Anderson pick in history? I'm saying of all the Andersons who ever lived, who's the most famous Anderson? Dave?
Interesting.
Am I wrong for like kind of a common last name is nobody who's super famous? Am I missing somebody obvious?
I'm trying to think. I
Looks
don't
like
see
Adam.
anyone.
I believe. is
Who's
the-
that?
Adam Anderson.
Adam Anderson.
Who's that?
I think he's one of the famous ones.
There's
Well,
John
who
Anderson.
Who is he?
He is
He's one of the famous.
It's almost like Adam Anderson would be the very first Anderson if they listed alphabetically.
Well, no,
No, that's crazy.
now Dennis.
Oh, Dennis is after Adam?
Dennis.
Dennis was Gravedigger. He started Gravedigger.
No, of the Andersons who ever lived in the history of the world, who's the most famous?
John Anderson on
what
Sports
about
Center.
Sports Center anchor?
Yeah, yeah.
X-Files. X-Files.
Gillian Anderson.
Gillian Anderson.
Anderson.
Pamela Anderson.
Oh, Pam.
Pamela
Anderson.
Anderson.
Now we got
There
it. That's
you
a good
go.
one.
Pamela R. Anderson. I won't say Nicholas.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
almost did. Remember everyone you had on that day? Tom Cruise.
It was quite a lineup.
It was
like
a great
Simon
show.
and Garfunkel.
John Lennon, Paul McCartney. But even that, for like a very common last name, nope. Richard Dean Anderson. There's no president, right? Am I blanking completely? No. Right? Right, Kevin?
No.
Anderson.
No great athlete.
No, like former general or anything. That's
I don't
what I'm trying
think
to
so.
Of.
I bet we got to be missing
There's
something.
a lot of athletes.
Is there
like
Garrett Anderson
but-
who played for the Angels? Am I making that name up?
Yes. Yeah.
But even that's not a famous person.
No.
Ken Anderson was a quarterback.
Big Sean.
What the fuck is going on here? Why is this? Who am I missing?
Anthony Anderson.
Oh, Paul Thomas.
Anthony
Paul Thomas,
Anderson.
Anthony Anderson. Yep.
Casey Anthony? Or that's Anthony. Never
That's
mind.
Anthony, though. Okay, yeah,
That's
right.
a bad list.
But we're close.
It's a bad list, right?
That's a very bad list.
Wes.
Wes Anderson, Paul Thomas Anderson.
There you go.
So I'll give you that. But again, these are not like, I'm talking like Tom Cruise, Muhammad Ali, Bruce Springsteen, Hawk Tua Anderson. Somebody who's famous. Brianna Chicken Fry Anderson. Who knows? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. So you went by yourself to this place, both Saturday and Sunday?
To Monster Jam? Or
No,
to
Justin,
Duchess?
to the breakfast place, yes.
It's not breakfast. It's fast food, but they do have breakfast there as well. I got
What did you have? Did you have breakfast?
on Sunday. I did.
Then why are you being difficult? You had breakfast.
Yes, I
Well,
did.
I mean, what's you know what I mean? Why be difficult? Why?
Well, he doesn't want you to mislabel it.
Life's hard enough without you being difficult about that.
In case people are thinking of going there, he doesn't want to misrepresent them.
Well, he said the thing 12 times, so clearly he's getting something from there too.
No, it's a Trudell family spot.
He does always bring me when we pass by.
Do you eat in there or is it a?
No, it's a drive-through, 24/7 drive-through.
You don't like to eat in places,
Well, you gotta.
He's usually on the move. He's hustling and bustling.
I guess. Did you see Jeff?
No, Jeff did not come this
No
weekend.
Jeff?
No Jeff this week.
Does Anthony stay by himself in the Quality Inn suite?
No, he stayed with.
He stays at the Marriott.
His cousin.
Did he stay with the Andersons? What?
He stayed with his cousin.
Anth stayed with his cousin.
Yes,
How many people were working for Anth this weekend?
like 10.
It's quite a militia he's got.
So that's 12 grand.
Yeah.
So he clears how much do you think he clear? How much do you think he when everybody's done with everything, Dave? Taxes, paying everything. What do you think Anth gets?
I'm gonna say like $4 or $5 grand
This
after
is a
taxes.
smaller show.
That's it. You think?
Probably.
For all those shows?
Yeah, Bridgeport's smaller. Like the Newark ones are bigger.
What's the next one?
January.
Okay. Where's that?
I think there's 4 coming up. There's one in Worcester, one in Newark, one in Long Island.
Obviously, they travel around the country. So like he doesn't when it's in El Paso, he's got nothing to do. He's like it's like the mafia. Like he's the Don of the Northeast.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
There's also like multiple tours going on at the same time.
Right. Sure. Okay. Good. Have you met the Anderson family?
I have not. I met maybe I met Kristen.
Maybe. Wouldn't you remember that? You met Chris Anderson?
Kristen.
Kristen.
Chris Anderson is it's the Birdman though, right?
The guy with all the tattoos. Justin has definitely met him. That is for sure. It's Kristen. You like Kristen Anderson?
She's fine.
Let me see. Kristen Anderson. Trucks. Professional monster truck driver. Currently drives she drives Gravedigger. Mm-hmm. Wow. She's the daughter of Gravedigger creator Dennis Anderson.
Yeah.
She holds a record for the highest ramp jump by a monster truck at how many feet, how many inches, Mike?
11 feet, 5 inches.
Lord Kevin?
It's got to be higher than that. I'd say like 20 feet.
Dave?
17 feet.
33 feet.
Wow.
9
Oh
inches.
my God.
It's incredible. She's the 2021 Save of the Year winner and Arena Series Central champion. It's unbelievable. I don't really understand it, but yeah.
Save of the year? Yeah.
What does that mean, Dave, Justin?
That one,
Do you pay attention when you're watching, or do you know?
I actually never see him because I'm always out in the
When
concourse.
something exciting happens, you kind of do this to get the people going?
No,
Or
like I'm out in the concourse. Like I don't see unless it's Gillette. I've seen the.
Oh, that's right.
Gillette
You're not
shows.
going like
I'm not hawking.
yeah.
No,
Do you have earplugs in?
I do not.
It's loud in there.
It gets very loud.
She's tatted up, Justin.
Yes, she's dating. I believe. I think they might still be dating another Gravedigger driver.
Really? Her dad?
No, not her dad.
Weston?
family affair.
What did you say, Dave?
Her brother Weston?
Oh, is it?
Anderson?
Yes. Is it one? I mean, this family is really into it, huh? Well, good for you. It sounds like a nice weekend.
So Justin was muttering in the car with me and Mick. She's dating a couple of gravediggers.
Grave diggers. Oh, Jesus. All right, what's going on with you guys? Anything?
Well, I will say this. Disappointed in Michael Montante. He does not want to do election night coverage.
Why not?
I thought your idea of a Manning cast with Montante and a shit ton of guests.
He doesn't want to do it.
He doesn't want to do it. He
Why?
says he's going to get insanely drunk, and
You're
he doesn't want to
huge
be
into politics. Why would you get drunk on that night?
It's a celebration.
Yeah, what if he loses?
It's like the Super Bowl.
Well, that's the thing. If
Why don't you have a couple of drinks and then, it's like for him it's a big night. It's like if I go to Springsteen, I'm not gonna get trashed.
Well, that's
He's also an
celebration.
alcoholic. I mean,
Yeah.
there's also that, I guess. Yeah.
What if he loses? That numbs the pain.
I suppose. Yeah,
You know?
I guess. So he's out.
he's out.
Okay.
Yeah.
He won't participate even as a guest on it?
I'm sure he'll come on as a guest spot quick, but
I'm
he
sure
won't
he'll
host it.
He might even host it. Who knows? Well, okay, well, that's a shame. All right, well, what can you do? What else?
I know what happened on Thursday into Friday, but did you see that lunatic Taylor Mathis, the Walking Bets girl?
I don't really
and-
understand the crypt. I mean, I don't. Steve used to talk about this in what's the name of the fellow who moved down with the other fellow to Florida in the van?
Toronto.
Carrabis.
Oh,
He, I know we talked about it all the time too, but I don't understand crypto at all. It's boring. That's why I'll listen to it on Mad Money. That's it.
Yep.
I have a mild understanding of it.
Season 2 of that is coming back, right, Mike?
We'll see.
I believe you're thinking of Moron Money.
More on money. I beg your pardon.
Oh,
More
I
on
didn't know.
money.
I actually didn't know you were talking.
More on money. Sorry. More. How could I
I
forget?
knew you were talking about when you asked me about season 2. But
Season 2 will be back for more on money, correct?
yes,
Okay,
of
good.
course.
Yes. That's my length of it. Once more on money ended, I just stopped following it.
I understand. Well, I started investing in a lot of the same things.
Sure.
So
You know,
I was like,
yeah.
hey, safe ATFs everywhere.
So I don't really get it. I don't really. So tell me where I'm wrong. So this woman who is endowed bosomly, correct? Did the walking bets thing, right?
Yep.
This led to one of the great controversies in history
Battles, yes.
with her and Lucy Burge, where they babbled back and forth over who invented or who perfected the walking bets, where women walk and make bets and nobody cares if they win or lose. They just want to look at them walk around, right? Am I right or no?
Must
correct.
bounce.
Yes.
like Dyson Kinnison.
Right.
You know?
Though Taylor, is that her name? Taylor Mathis?
Correct.
Yes.
Is more popular, right? Has a
Right
bigger
now.
following.
Yes, right now.
Yes,
Sure.
okay.
Yeah.
So she had some crypto person reach out to her and she had like a coin made and then she profited off it. Like where did she go wrong?
So someone made a coin called the Taylor Mathis coin.
Dave referred to her as Tits McGee on Twitter the other day. Just for
Dave Portnoy.
Dave Portnoy.
Oh,
right. Yeah,
it could have been either one.
That's true. Who knows? Dave, you wouldn't do that.
I'm scared of big-breasted women. I've said that on this program before.
Scared.
Yeah, they're just like, it's very
Were you breastfed?
intimidating. I was not breastfed.
You were not. I wonder if that's why.
Yeah.
You were not breastfed. Oh, the booze.
Probably.
Yeah. I didn't even think that's a good point.
Sorry to
Suck
make
it.
that. Yeah.
You were not breastfed.
No,
Huh. Were you, Mike?
not to my knowledge.
Sure.
We know you. this weekend.
Not as an infant. No.
Were you, Justin?
Yes.
I wonder if your mom was knitting while you were suckling on her breast.
I don't think she got into knitting until
Every suck you had, whenever she gave like a thing, like she does with the points, you know?
Hey,
This is
enough
the-
of that. She didn't get into knitting until much later. Didn't you hear?
It's a good point. And Justin, by the way, dead wrong about the 2011 Patriots scoring more than the
Yes,
2007
that was wrong,
Patriots.
yes.
Yeah, big Patriots fan.
Oh, he really talked to me like an asshole when I said that.
Yeah, I didn't want to jump in because I didn't know, because I knew
Yeah.
that it was a prolific offensive outfit for sure. But it didn't seem right.
No.
Greatest offense of all time in 07. Just
Yeah. But 2011 team was a hell of an offense.
Sure, I
think.
thought it could have been some fluke stat. That would make sense to me.
Yeah, but you were wrong.
yes.
Okay. I was breastfed. Were you, Lord Kevin?
I was.
Yeah, I was. I certainly was, yes. My mom's breasts,
Nice.
which were not huge. For being honest.
Bigger at the time, though.
Don't need to be.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying, like, you know, she was not a busty woman. She would not. I don't think she would have done walking bets.
No.
I don't think so. No. I don't think she would have. I don't. Even if she was alive now, I don't think she would have. So this woman falls into some crypto scam, and
So-
is she scamming people? Is she going to jail?
No, she's not going to jail, but yes, she was scamming
She
people.
was definitely scamming people.
She was. What was
Yeah.
the scam?
So
Was she scamming people, or was she duped by someone?
Is she
mean,
stupid
she-
and then she was then
Right.
slimy? Or right, both can be true.
I don't think you can claim stupidity in this situation because she asked. She said, "I want 2% of the coin."
Isn't
and I'll
Montante,
borrow
okay.
it."
isn't Montante ironically doing the same thing with Minicoin at one point?
Don't worry
no,
about
he
that.
mentioned doing
Oh,
it.
right, Justin,
Right.
of course. Yeah,
He made
sure.
recommendations.
Justin immediately defends Montante.
Montante didn't own any equity in because Metacoin wasn't created. He didn't own any equity in a coin like she did.
I think
He
your
was just
best
gambling
friend, Justin, saying he won't do election night for the network.
It's tough.
Yeah, you're right. Go ahead.
So someone makes a coin using her likeness, calling it Taylor Mathis coin.
Taylor Mathis coin.
Reaches out. So that coin has no value unless people start buying it.
Right, I understand that.
So then,
Let's not treat me that stupidly. Go ahead.
so then
please.
she gets involved and she starts saying, "Hey guys,
Here's what money is.
Talk to me like a 3-year-old.
She props it up to a $6 million market cap.
Right, which is all fake. I mean, it's like we all know that's not real, but yeah.
But
And
it is
then-
real financial.
But she got like $12,000 out of it, right?
And then she sells her
does it.
steak,
Right.
and then you can see publicly that she sells
Sold
her
her
steak,
steak. It plummets.
and then it plummets. So if you bought
Why
in-
can't you sell her steak? What am
Yeah,
I
I don't
missing?
understand that.
Like, why can't you? Why is it bad that she sold her steak?
because she's what makes that coin move.
Yeah, but if
It's
she,
insider trade. I've never understood with
Well, that's
insider
a-
trading. It's like if you hear bad news, you should be allowed to sell your shit.
well, I think the only thing about insider trading is if it's a public company and you know it's bad news and the public doesn't,
Right.
and you do it, that's an issue because then you're affecting. I understand.
Sure.
She tweeted, "Yeah, the crypto thing is not for me, lol," and she sold her stake. Then later that night, she rebought 34 million tokens.
Oh, that's okay.
Hello, good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing? I see we made some progress. We're up to 2,400 members in here. That's pretty awesome. I see I'm at we're trying to get me up to 2% of the token. If y'all can do that, then I will start sprinkling things on my social media. We're going to get it more full-fledged. Imagine I do a walking video. I can get more people in. Videos like that will go viral. So think about the fact that if you can get me up to the 2%, the more and more I will be able to help along the way of doing things through my
Hall
social.
of Fame kicker Morton Anderson.
Yes.
Ah,
Yep.
that's a good one.
I mean, again,
And,
not
There's another kicker, Anderson, right?
Gary Anderson, who missed, got the Falcons in the Super Bowl. Yeah. So this woman, okay, yeah. So and then she had the video. Was she cried? Did she cry during the video or no?
She looked like she was about to, and there's some stop and start.
She walked.
Hey, y'all.
Is she walking? Is she stationary or is she walking around with the boobs? flopping
She's stationary,
around?
so you know it's
very
real.
serious.
Right,
She's wearing a
it's real.
sweater. It's like when Eminem wore a suit to court that time. You know it's business. You know?
Glasses. Yeah.
Yeah. Did she pin her breast back?
I
She
didn't
do
see
it
any
in the
pins.
dark. She with her back turned.
She is wearing a sweater at first, but with a minute left in the video, it cuts out. And she's
starts
in a
stripping?
She's in a tank top.
Oh, it's a good move. That's how you finish it.
Yeah.
Is she your type, Lord Kevin?
Yeah, a little bit.
Really?
Yeah. Married though, so you know.
Well, again, we're just guys chopping it up.
Yeah, you know, I can't say too much.
setting you
That's
up.
all.
Somebody say her breasts are too big, Dave.
Oh, me.
Yeah.
Dave-
Yeah, I mean, she's gonna have major back problems later in life.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I mean, let's worry
Sure.
about her health.
Right.
Now she can't even afford any of it. She can be in the state will pay for it, which is in the can, maybe. You know.
They say that, but is there anyone, are there women in wheelchairs at age 55? Like, my breasts were just too
Oh, please!
heaving.
I've heard stories, breast reduction surgery.
Yeah, sure, that happens all the time. People get reductions because it's too. I would think it's that would suck to carry those things around.
I guess.
It's not that bad.
People were doing
That's
it.
true.
you know?
I would say I guess you could tell us, Justin. So how does it end with her now? Where she deleted her Twitter account? Now it's back.
Yeah, she went private.
She seems she's a little emotional, no, as women can be.
Right. She claimed that she had iCloud hacks and she had all.
Do we
the-
believe this or no?
She hasn't proved it.
Right.
She hasn't shown them.
Seems
Yes.
unlikely.
And when people are like, "Why don't you show the proof?" She's like, "I would, but people are telling me not to."
I can't.
I would say if she has any legal representation, I don't know if the idea that she'd do like a 5-minute video during this is insane.
Right.
Like, why would you do that?
And she clearly, I mean, nobody's confirmed it. I'm assuming DraftKings dropped her because she took it out of her profile.
Oh, she was
There's
with
been no
DraftKings?
statements or anything like that, but she was, yeah. Yep.
She did some stuff with us, didn't she? Not the show, but I'm saying the company. No.
I think she just did appearances.
She
She did
like,
something with
some video
Rico, right?
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I knew there was something like that. Well, I don't know what to say. I hope it works out.
Where does Lucy Burge stand on all this?
a
Lucy
good
told
question.
us.
Huh?
She told us that Taylor Mathis was a crook.
She knew that she was doing insider crypto trading. Boy,
She knew that she would.
She's perceptive.
I forget
Wow.
the exact tweet that Lucy had, but it was something along the lines of like, "I told you so." She was going to steal from you.
oh, there you go.
And
Yeah.
Taylor responded, "You are so gross for this."
right.
Huh. Well, there you go. Two giants battling again over another important issue. Huh. What else?
Did you listen to Rogan and Donald Trump speak?
Very little.
Yeah.
I found it very boring.
Yeah,
It was boring.
Nothing's.
it would
crazy.
be the same as any other Rogan episode.
Yeah.
Like if Trump wasn't running for president, you'd just be like, that's a fine episode.
Yeah, it was fine. Like I didn't, it's just okay. I'm a little. I love elections. I'm looking forward to election night, but I'm ready to get this thing over with now. We've had enough. I mean, yesterday was to me sort of the peak of it, where it was just a roast. About you say whatever you want. You could say it's not appropriate. You could say a president should be having, but it was a roast, and now the left takes as an opportunity to raise money and get people worked up, and now the right will do something else. And we're now at the point where it's like, let's just get this fucking thing over with. Can we just do, I mean, I think 50 million people probably have already voted, so I don't even know anymore.
You're referring to like Hinchcliffe or the thing as a
The whole thing where
Yeah,
everyone's like,
yeah.
the left's like, this is the worst thing I've ever seen. It's like, just shut the fuck up. You're pretending. Like, stop.
But there's literally a floating island of garbage in the middle of the ocean right now. Yeah.
I think it's called Puerto Rico. Okay, all right, okay.
Yeah, they're freaking out about that.
Yeah, it's a roast. Again, like you could argue if it's appropriate, not appropriate, funny, not funny, but like was clearly a roast event at Madison Square Garden. I don't. And again, they're doing it again. They compared it to 1939 with the Nazi rally. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ, enough.
It is like
Oh, no, go ahead, Mike. Yeah, I'm sorry.
would Hitler have sat down for 3 hours with a guy on a pot and just pretended to not be that race? You know what I mean? Like that's what I don't understand about the Nazi thing. Is like if you listen to
My understanding is he was ready to go on Everyone Knows We're Lame. Hitler was going to, Hitler was going to do a couple of, he was gonna do the episode that where Sam was a whatchamacallit, a TV news anchor.
didn't watch until Frasier was on, really.
It's more of a, yeah, I know, right? It's just tiring. We're done. We're done.
This is how.
Please be over.
This is how MSNBC described it.
But that jamboree happening right now, you see it there on your screen, in that place is particularly chilling because in 1939, more than 20,000 supporters of a different fascist leader, Adolf Hitler, packed the garden for a so-called pro-America rally. Oh my God. A rally where speakers voiced anti-Semitic rhetoric from a stage draped with Nazi banners. When a Jewish protester rushed the stage, the Associated Press reported, quote, instantly, a dozen or more stormtroopers set upon him, knocking him down and beating him as he held his head in his arms.
Jesus.
It's kind of crazy to be like, what's eerie about this event is that in 1939, something entirely different happened.
But
What's that?
also, it's not like Madison Square Garden was used once in 1939, and
Again yesterday.
no one's touched it because of the implications. And then,
Yeah, but this is not, they don't believe that. But they're doing what they accuse Trump of doing, which Trump does sometimes, is sort of, fan these claims by through fear and all this. This is so dumb. And I'm watching this dummy AOC and this retard Tim Walz play a video game yesterday, and they're talking and they're talking about how scary it is. And AOC, the one who staged one of the great photo ops of all time, where she was crying at the border. Remember, in that white dress, she's like pretending to cry. It's just so stupid. Everything's so dumb. Everyone's pretending to cry now. I saw Adele pretend to cry yesterday when she saw Celine Dion. Did you see that clip?
That's gotta be emotional.
She was faking it. She with no tears.
Oh, come on.
I saw it. She wasn't crying.
Celine's
That's how
a
she
legend.
cries.
Huh? With no tears?
Yeah.
I guess.
A dry cry.
Am I right?
I did not see the tears, but I can.
Justin, you watching it?
I'm watching. Yes, that is. Please.
Celine,
It's not
Adele?
Jesus Christ touching you.
With Celine Dion? Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, Celine Dion's sick, and but I mean, I'm sure she's a big hero of Adele's, but that was not crying, Dave.
I did not see
tears.
tears. I didn't see tears, but I can understand being, all the emotion that's.
What are
going
you, her
into it.
lawyer? She wasn't crying.
I'm just saying. I would say that Celine Dion is probably somebody that Adele very much looked up to her entire life.
Well, social media, it's hip to cry now. Like
I know, but I'm fine if you're crying. But if you're not crying, you can't.
Like Bert Kreischer posted pictures when his daughter went to college of him
Yes,
crying.
I saw that,
and I was like, "You posted it.
Yeah,
you
right.
took your camera
Well,
out."
that's what I'm saying about the chicken fry thing.
Yeah.
She recorded it like it was, it was probably only the second or third take, but she recorded it.
Right.
And there you go. It's like everything now has to be, every single moment has to be on video. I know I'm old. I'm old, part 7,000, but it annoys me. I'm annoyed. I'm down on Adele.
I can understand.
Down on it.
Yeah, I'm down.
Beautiful voice.
Sure.
It's fine. Everything's the same though.
Yeah.
No guitar, no rock.
Well, no.
It's just
Different
It's like we get it. We
Someone
understand.
like you is
a
maybe one of the
wonderful
more
song.
beautiful songs I've ever heard.
I like the James Bond song.
Yep.
Let the sky fall.
Yeah, it's a good song. I like it. Obviously, Hello's a good,
The other day when you brought up Justin's grandmother, I realized at a live show I would love nothing more than Justin to sing as Michigan J. Frog about his grandmother. Mammy!
It's unbelievable. But yeah, so Team Taylor Mathis.
Okay.
Really?
I'm getting a little Mandela feeling here.
Yeah, you're gonna defend
Okay.
it.
It could be season 3. I have a feeling that this could be a massive crypto conspiracy.
Oh,
Might start at
bigger.
the top all the way to Dexter, Maine, and work all the way down.
Wow.
I don't know. Speaking of 1939 in Madison Square Garden, Steve somehow was there. He's traveled through time. It's a good show.
It's like the old Keanu Reeves pictures.
Yeah, right. That was a weird show, though. 3 hours of 1939 of that?
It is surprising. Just like that, How did they sell the place out here? Back then.
That's what I mean.
It's the newspapers.
Are they selling those cups, Justin, or no?
I don't know if they had snow cones.
Did they have Nazi snow cone cups that lit up or something? With like the swastika? No?
Those could work.
Anth would do that to make a buck, God knows. He's sticking you guys on the Quality Inn.
We love the Quality Inn. The boys love it.
You told me it wasn't good, you said.
Speaking of Nazis,
Exactly. That's how it works.
just following orders.
Give me some reviews here, Dave.
Yeah, they don't look great.
No? What do you
No.
got?
Extremely disappointed with my stay. The place is run down, duct tape holding things together, stains on the bedding and ceiling, no room appliances. For almost $300 a night, it was probably the worst hotel. I've ever
$300 a
stayed.
night.
My goodness.
Yeah.
But the fridge was terrific.
Great fridge. What was the fridge? You guys stock the fridge, Justin?
No.
When you're sharing a room with somebody else at this point, do you watch TV together or do you?
No. We just kind of go to jump in because we get back so late.
Jump in.
Jump
Yeah,
in
Jump in
bed.
bed,
Jump
just
to
go
the-
to sleep.
You literally jump?
He takes a shower, then I take a shower.
Just
Yeah, I
bounces
don't
off.
love the sharing of the shower concept.
Oh, there's other parts of that room with the showers and I would not want to share with Justin either.
Yeah.
Oh, the toilet?
You got to go in the toilet downstairs. at that
Duchess clogs me up. I don't really shit when I'm eating Duchess.
That's good.
point. Okay, but fucking
That just
nauseating.
clogs me up.
But also, there must be a common bathroom downstairs, right? By like the
In a
breakfast.
hotel?
Yeah.
I'm sure there is.
Isn't that where you should shit if you're sharing a room with somebody? No.
These are guys
I feel
being
like that's
guys.
common courtesy.
Yeah, right, Dave? No?
100%.
No?
Absolutely not. It's my hotel room too. I can shit in it.
You're gonna ruin
But
it
you
for
don't
the
want
other person.
Would you want him shitting in that toilet? Like you don't want to shit.
I
in a
don't
toilet.
want him to, but I'm fine with him.
Really?
doing it. I'm not like gonna ask him. I'm gonna be like, "Hey,
I think
Jared,
it's gross.
notice you haven't shit yet."
Same soap, same shampoo.
I bring my own body wash.
You bring your own skincare?
Smart.
No, I forgot my skincare.
Oh, yeah, it shows. Fall is here and winter is coming. Gutters need to be cleaned. And I mean, we love McDonald contract and we don't love Montante right now. No. I mean, this is not,
Disappointing.
Yeah, America needs to hear from him that night. Who would even be the second choice?
Steve,
Dillon,
I'm sure
I
he'll be
guess.
doing something.
Steve-
I thought you meant in
Steve-
America.
Well, yeah.
Oh, Steve's got to have his own
Steve's
coverage, right?
Steve's going crazy that night.
Or he's going to be on like Fox doing hits because they're going to need bodies.
or maybe a little, yeah. Go down a couple of
Fox
notches.
News?
Maybe
Newsmax?
Fox
Yeah,
29.
maybe even less than that.
Yeah, what's that one with the ivermectin ad in all the videos on Twitter?
Oh, I don't know. What's one that Jerry does?
Newsmax.
He could do Newsmax for sure,
Oh,
right?
definitely.
Oh, he's
think,
done
right? Yeah.
Yeah, I can see him on Newsmax. If you're like me and can't do anything, this is the program for you. Program? It's called a program now, McDonald Contracting?
It's
Yeah.
a program, yeah.
It's like Scientology. What do you mean it's a program?
Lord Kevin just bought a new house. And
did?
he could-
Oh, good. We'll get there in a second. So, but a program? Would you call it a program?
Yes.
You would?
Yeah.
You would definitely not refer to McDonald Contracting as a program you signed up for. You definitely would not.
Sure, I would.
That's a fucking lie.
They've got me on a nice cleaning
If
program.
they come back for repeated trips. Like
But
if
it
it's
sounds like Scientologist.
No. You get
Did
you
Montante
get
write this
McDonald-
copy or did you?
Oh, Montante wrote that.
you get the McDonald contracting program. You meet Lord Xenu, and then you're off to the races.
I'll say, somebody said to me, I signed for a McDonald's program. I'd be like, I got to eat like 6 of these friggin' things a month, like Big Macs and like chicken McNuggets. You know, I
Got
don't-
E. coli.
Yeah, that's what Morgan Spurlock was on.
I mean, it didn't work out for him. Did you change the name, Justin, or no?
From McDonald Contracting.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I mean, it's literally probably the most identifiable company name in America. Maybe in the history of the country.
All right, how about this Wendy's contract?
That's not bad. That's not bad. Burger Contracting Kings.
I am amazed how kids like know what McDonald's is, even though they don't eat it or go there or do anything
Well,
with it.
Dave, unlike your kids, these kids are not stuck in the basement all day. Occasionally they'll
do you
drive and
mean?
see it when they drive
Kids
by.
of what
I've
age?
never said to my children like that's McDonald's. We can go to. I've never
What, do you
said.
think they're retarded? They can look at it and see what it is.
Well, first of all, they say it when they're like under 5 is what I'm saying.
There's
Like they
also
know
ads
these
for it
logos.
all
They're
the
just
time.
hungry, Dave.
YouTube doesn't really have a lot of McDonald's.
What are you talking about?
I'm saying I'm like it's
Who's they?
impressive.
Stop being impressed with stuff. What were you impressed with last week?
I'm always- oh,
You're impressed
Montante.
with Montante playing golf.
He's committed.
You're
He's
impressed that somebody plays golf, and you're impressed that somebody knows what McDonald's is.
He's on the golf course
level
Saturday-
is
Saturday
level
at
is
6
very
a.m. He was on the golf
He
course.
admired
couldn't be lower.
Montante for playing
Yeah,
golf.
right.
Yeah.
What do you? So what are you saying? You're impressed.
Like these
that-
young kids know
Who?
these popular brands
All right,
and
Harry's
logos.
like, what age are
When
we
do you
talking?
think Harry first pointed out McDonald's? He probably pointed out without you ever mentioning McDonald's to him.
Don't say probably. Who are you talking about?
My kids
His
pointed
kids
out
are the-
McDonald's, and I've never talked about it
All right,
before.
Harry. We'll talk about Harry. Okay. So Harry's 12 now. You don't think you should know what McDonald's
No,
is?
now I'm saying my kids like 5 and under know what McDonald's is. Like
Dad, the kids at school were talking about this
Yeah,
place.
what Papa,
It sounded magical.
take me to the arches, which is golden, please. Please.
Play place.
What are you talking about?
Is it
Clown.
run
I
by a
have never
clown?
personally mentioned McDonald's. So yes, maybe they heard it from kids in school, but I'm saying my kids
Your
knew
kids,
about
are your
McDonald's
kids,
at a
how
very
old's your
young
oldest
age.
child now?
7.
7. They use watch YouTube or any of that stuff.
They watch YouTube. There's no McDonald's ads on there.
How do you
but,
know?
yeah.
Really?
That's definitely
Not that I
not
was
true,
thinking.
Dave.
Okay, not that I was
That's a giant lie.
Obviously, it's McDonald's ads.
Yeah,
for sure.
They advertise on everything. I don't
More
think
than
they wanna get
anyone.
to
More
those
than any
kids,
company.
more
Shut up.
importantly.
Kathy probably dumps them off there when she goes to the fucking liquor
No,
store.
Kathy knows. Kathy's fearful of the peanut allergies as well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I mean, my kids,
You actually shouldn't be. You should expose them to peanuts.
toughen them up.
Yeah.
Put some hair in their nuts.
Okay, Doc.
That's why.
Ooh, wow.
That's why this.
Recover from that one.
That's why this
why there's
pussy
allergies.
generation is
that would
allergic
hit.
to peanuts.
Yeah.
Whatever, Doc. You have to mad after that one.
I'm not a doctor. He did get me on that.
If you were a doctor, if you said, by the way, if you were like, by the way, I want to say this in the air for the first time ever. I actually got a medical degree. I'm a doctor. They'd be like, I'm not that impressed with that.
So one thing I'm
I guess I'm playing golf.
Show me some McDonald's ads.
Take a swing with the 7-iron. You know, like the big thing, like it'll happen the once in a while, like that grimace shake.
Yep.
Yeah.
Kids
Huge.
kids are super, like Harry and his friends are super into that. So stuff
Oh,
like
there
that.
you go.
dude.
Yeah.
Also, the 75 million locations around America are also a sign.
Right, but they know it's just an M. It
On,
doesn't-
on radio.
They,
that
they,
just an M?
they advertise, other than maybe like Coke and Budweiser, they advertise probably more than any other.
I'd argue that I'd argue they actually advertise the most of anybody.
Yeah.
In the world.
Because booze is for certain, like McDonald's is for everybody.
Right.
Everybody, yeah.
I don't go to it. I'm not like, but you know, it's everywhere.
Yeah.
What are you talking?
What are you? What
I'm
is
just
this?
saying because I've never had a McDonald's conversation with them. So yes, they're hearing
Son, sit down.
I gotta tell you about these
the
arches.
arches.
First of all, this is how me and your mother made you.
like if you did like a logo quiz with a 4-year-old,
They would get it.
they would probably get it. Which all I said was
That's
I'm
called
impressed
marketing.
By that, yes, I said I'm impressed by that. That's
Well,
all.
you first of all, I started saying that
They spend billions of dollars so that happens, so they know what it is right away. I don't know why you're so shocked.
It's a good. He makes a good point.
I don't. So if you talk to Riley Tate and said, "What is McDonald's?" Good, clear answer.
Yeah, she would know she can get food there. Yes.
Right.
I'd be impressed if I was with you and your kids and one of them was like, "What is that giant M in the sky?"
I think these kids might be the dumbest fucks in the world. I don't even understand. I don't even know what's going on.
It's not their fault. This is my fault. It's not their fault.
Dad, what's that green stuff growing in front of our house?
You've never had a
Nobody's
grass
ever talked-
conversation with us.
Nobody's talking about grass before.
Why would you know the gateway for McDonald's for kids, if you don't, is breakfast.
Meaning what? To get them into McDonald's.
Yeah, that like you can go. That I've done with Kate like in the past. I've never had like a lunch or a dinner there, but the pancakes and sausages always good. Always good.
I don't
griddle.
I didn't say I wanted them.
The griddle.
I don't
Good
want
time
them to get
criteria?
into McDonald's. I didn't say that.
Oh, okay,
You're-
Dave.
you're
I'm
teasing having a conversation.
Dave, I'm trying to help you ease into what will be a really hard, difficult conversation. I don't want to. I want this to be easy for everybody.
Honestly, just show them the founder, and that'll explain.
Yeah,
it.
right. You'll be done. I will say Ronald McDonald's a scary guy.
Yeah.
When I was little, I did not want any
Really?
part of Ronald.
And like
I
the bench that he was on.
he did commercials when I was little. He was like a talking guy.
Oh,
He was yapping away, and he scared the fuck out of me.
I never
I was
mind
like
scary
5 or 6.
Yep.
I was more
But-
scared of the hamburger.
As
I was like,
usual.
this guy's gonna put him
Right.
out of business.
As usual, though, like everyone else, there's a little kid of my own. Didn't know a fucking thing about McDonald's. Not a fucking thing.
Had to figure it out.
Nobody would talk to me
They
about it.
literally have Happy Meals, like they're marketed towards kids.
I know what they do, Mike.
Do you?
Yeah, Wendy's just
They
came
can't,
out with-
they can't eat a Happy Meal? Is it peanut? It's all over the.
I think they
the
could cook
oil or
peanut
something?
oil. Yeah.
They can't have fries there or anything. Do you even know if they really have these allergies, or you?
I think we need to get retested again
guessing.
soon.
What's that thing where the parents make their kids be sick? What's that called? Like the,
Munchausen?
yeah.
That's not it. No, that is not it.
I wonder.
You think I want
Yeah.
my kids to have a peanut allergy?
I don't know. Who knows with you?
Wouldn't surprise me
That's
at all.
I
crazy.
don't know. Long way of saying, visit upkeepmyhome.com to fill out the form and get a quote. Upkeepmyhome.com, promo code Kirk. If you had a McDonald's contracting conversation with your kids yet, Dave.
Not yet. But I wouldn't be shocked if they knew from the logo what McDonald's contracting was.
I would
in
think they
today's
would.
world.
Yes, yeah. Montante should be like almost like Michael McDonald, where he dresses up like a not the musician from the Doobie Brothers, but
I
as
like
a
that.
as a clown to be the McDonald contracting guy, don't you think?
I think he should dress up as Michael McDonald, the singer.
From the Doobie Brothers.
Yes.
He's got a beard.
Are they related, Mike, or no?
They're not related.
No?
But they do be brothers.
I don't, I think, he should dress up as Michael McDonald, who's one of the great singers of all time, Dave. Do you know him?
I don't know him, but I know of him.
You don't know him?
I know of him.
Wow.
You say
White
you've
beard,
never met
right?
him?
Like looks like Santa.
Yeah, he's a big part of 40-Year-Old Virgin, for example. That's him, right? Is he the one playing all the time in the TV place where they work?
Yeah. That's true.
Back then, wasn't cool like Mike McDonald. Even then, I was like, these guys don't know what they're talking about.
In a
It's cool
band,
like
though,
him.
right?
Yeah.
Was he in a band?
Doobie Brothers.
Oh, he's Doobie.
They're not related.
What the fuck did I just say?
Did you say? I didn't hear you say.
We
it.
just fucking said it.
Talking
Talk
over each
about it
other,
the
probably.
last 5 minutes.
Yeah, we're talking over each other.
Just so you know, Dave, they aren't related.
But he is solo artist now.
Mike, no, don't do it, Mike.
No.
Upkeepmyhome.com, promo code Kirk. He just co-wrote his autobiography. Who co-wrote this with him? He's been on this show before.
Steve Robinson.
No, not John McAfee. Paul Reiser.
Oh,
shit.
shit.
Oh, really?
How random is that? Yes.
Wow.
Just hide him.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Yes. Yeah. So there you go.
Paul Reiser, great guest on this program.
Great guy. I thought he was pretty playful, Mike.
He was.
Yes.
Sometimes I forget we had Gilbert on the show. Really one of my all-time favorite moments in show history. Well, a hero.
Both booked by Dave, no?
No.
I'm a guest guy.
How's that going?
Yeah, I booked 2 out of the 3 you requested recently.
How's the third one going?
Not correct.
No? Anybody else in mind?
No.
Well, Vice President Harris, former President Trump, Vice President candidate
goes.
Walls,
No goes.
J.D.
Oh,
Vance.
I could reach out to Wallace. Maybe Wallace is doing the.
There's nothing gayer.
Touchdown
than,
Timmy.
There's nothing gayer than when they actually call him Coach Walls with like no irony on it.
Do people do that?
Yeah, like, oh, Coach Walls is here today. I'm like, what the fuck?
This McDonald's commercial does look scary.
Yeah, is Ronald talking?
Hamburger University with Ronald McDonald.
Good morning, class.
Good morning,
Yeah, scary.
Today's subject, the Hamburglar.
Stop.
See,
It's
I told
freaking
you,
me
he's
out.
the
I don't like it.
scarier.
I don't like it. Show your kids that, Dave. They'll be fine.
They're gonna like that talking hamburgers. That is fun.
They like that.
Mayor McCheese.
That's how it works. Then you go there and you're like, wow, this is really good for you. I'm enjoying this.
So what's the bird's name? Polly?
I don't know that one.
There was
I
a
think
bird.
it's newer.
There was a bird too.
I don't know the
I
bird.
don't know.
I do remember
don't-
the bird. I don't remember the name, though.
We would go to McDonald's and Burger King. Not a lot, fairly enough when I was a little kid. They were both. Bill Ricca had both. McDonald's way better fries. Burger King way better hamburgers.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
In my opinion.
Not today.
Oh no,
I think Burger King.
I haven't been there this century. Burger King.
Great
Now,
onion rings. at
Wendy's
Burger
has got that Krabby Patty meal now.
What is that?
Another marketed thing towards kids, Dave.
What's that?
It's like some meal that they came out with.
SpongeBob.
where it's
Oh,
just
I
like,
saw a
yeah.
commercial for that. Yeah.
So
Huh. Okay. Well, yeah, I don't know.
It's Birdie the early bird, in case anyone was wondering.
I was not wondering. What else?
You brought up Steve Robinson. He sent us a song apparently about.
Boy, is he into this?
I was so disappointed when
Oh, no.
you mentioned the other
Oh.
day that he texted you.
Yeah.
And I was like, damn it, I just thought he texted me. He must have texted me because he's like, Kirk's not responding to this. So I got to get this on
I
the
think
show
Steve.
soon.
I think Steve has like he'll send it to me if he thinks it's like this is a fucking winner. Like he, like top level. I think he thinks this because he sent me like 3 texts in a row about it.
Yeah, there's something there. I did text him back and say, what am I listening to? And then he
Yes.
explained it to me.
I wanted to listen to the show for the first time. So what's it about?
So the Lewiston, remember the
shooting.
Lewiston, Maine shooting?
Yeah, sure.
According to Steve, I guess it's empathetic towards the shooter.
Oh, really?
Interesting.
Well, that's a perspective.
That's how he made it seem to me, yeah.
That's a perspective.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready for that. It's been a year. Jesus Christ! I just saw that. I was watching on the news. They had a memorial service. What a fucking horrible event. And as usual, and people aren't going to like this. So much has been solved in the gun crisis in America after the shooting.
it's always like a 2-week thing. Then
Not even. So I said the show that day, like one day, done. Steve's gone a long way from being broken by this shooting to now sending stories about the.
He's repaired himself.
Because that was when he was like lost his mind, right?
Yes,
he was in
the
it.
show.
Yeah.
He was like breaking news with it, wasn't
He
he?
was. He did a
Yeah.
great job. All right. Okay.
Kind of feels like the Sopranos theme song.
A little bit. Yeah, I think it's inspired.
Can't you hear 'em? There they go again. Hear 'em talking about me.
You know, really understand what he's saying.
No,
I
neither, I'm
can't, I
having
can't
a
make it
tough
out.
time
Do we have
also.
the lyrics for this thing?
Do we have it?
I pull them up.
He said it's like Linda Marks, which I understood what she was saying.
I think he means like in spirit. It was like Linda Marks.
Yeah.
Will Dave make it through the lyrics without stumbling?
It's good. It's not bad. There you go, Kev. What are we doing here, guys?
I got it.
There we go.
You have the lyrics.
Yep. So it's don't be on the X if I'm around tonight.
Don't be on the what?
On the X if I'm around tonight.
Twitter. No? On the X? I don't know. What does that mean?
I'm assuming
like
it's
marks
Twitter.
the spot. Like don't be in
Oh.
that area.
Okay.
Maybe ecstasy?
Oh,
Oh,
or
maybe.
That.
Okay,
Possibly.
I'm going to go
That's
with what
also
Mike said.
Yeah, probably. Go ahead.
Can't you hear them? There they go again. Hey, hear them talking about me. I'm a private person.
These are the lyrics to the song.
What is he talking? What is he
I
talking
don't
about?
like that. I think it's from the perspective of the shooter.
Yeah, that's
the
what
shooter,
I said. Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
But what is it? When does it get?
Look, where are
like,
the lyrics coming?
yeah, what does it mean?
I think it's like don't be like he's about to shoot up a.
Oh,
Don't be in the spot where the
and he's not. He was selling it, or Steve said, right? Like he was selling it, it was like $1 a download or something. I saw him write about.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he sent it to
definitely,
me.
yeah.
It was on YouTube. So.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
pulled it off YouTube, but
Okay.
you could definitely pay for it.
Huh? Has this been a big controversy or no?
Stop talking about me.
Back to the song, or
Why are you reading it so slow?
Because it's like the only lyrics are on like the video.
Oh, the thing.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I saw the. What is this? I was best off.
I was best off, not hearing so good. Now I hear 'em lying about me.
Now I hear him lying about me.
I'm a private person, filthy liars.
It's not a bad little tune. It's got a good little country music thing going.
Filthy liars can all go to hell.
All right, okay. I think we've heard enough, but I don't really know what to say. It's terrible. I don't know.
We're the 101st view of it on YouTube.
Well,
so
there
I
you
don't think
go.
it's
Wow.
taking off.
No?
per se.
Yeah. Strange. Huh. Okay. What else?
Would you make of
Nor did I
this?
take off here. Go ahead.
Yeah. What do you make of this Washington Post not doing the endorsements and all?
Nor the
People
LA
are
Times.
Yeah, people are freaking out about that.
Yeah, everyone's resigning, quitting. I don't understand.
Brian McGrory basically called Jeff Bezos a pussy.
He did.
Yeah, pretty much. Well, I'm saying it, yeah.
Is he the 16-year-old pussy or no? Because then he'd spend more time with it, wouldn't he? No?
Sounds
Of
accurate.
course, a joke. I mean, well, I don't understand why they wouldn't. It's an op-ed. It's for the op-ed section. Everyone knows who the Washington Post is supporting anyway. Why would they get in the way of them just
No
writing a
surprise.
thing saying that they're supporting Harris?
funny you say that because I heard some liberal going off yesterday saying like Bezos and I forget who the other big one is that owns not Rupert Murdoch. I can't remember.
Yeah.
But they're like Bezos
Soros?
wants Trump to win because it's good for the Washington Post. And I was like, look at everything they've written.
I don't. That might actually be true.
Ultimately, but they're not presenting it that
Right.
way.
Even if they wrote that, it wouldn't change it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really understand that. I saw a lot of people like Stephen King was saying, you know, I'll cancel my Washington Post subscription, like fuck Jeff Bezos. And then they were like, well, some people on Twitter say, well, then you're definitely going to stop selling your books on Amazon, right? Like now that you're so offended by this man.
Sure.
That will stop, right?
Yeah.
But not seeing a lot of that. So a guy like Gus is making his money off this guy.
That's
Makes
right.
you wonder, you know? Yeah, I don't know. I don't really understand it.
I do respect all the people quitting over it. Like they're like, "Fuck you, goodbye."
Yeah, it's a weird hill. It's a
guess.
strange hill to die on, though.
Yeah.
2 weeks from now, is it really going to matter that much?
Yeah,
though?
like yeah. But why? Like, what is the reasoning? Like the LA Times is giving?
I just think the publisher said that. I don't know if I saw a reason for it. They just said
Yeah.
no. I don't know.
I have a good friend of mine, my buddy Jim. He hates Trump, and it's like you can't even have a conversation politically with him anymore because he gets so worked up. And he's a great guy, but it's like just relax. I don't even really like Trump. I'm just saying, like I said to him on the phone, I was like, I think Trump's going to win. The numbers appear to me that Trump's going to win. He gets all worked up at me. I'm like, I'm just telling you what it looks like to me. I'm not even saying I want it to happen.
Right.
I'm not sure what to say here. Like I can lie and say that Harris is going to win every single state. She's the great. Trump's going to get no votes. Like, what do you want me to say? Like, in the other side, both sides are guilty of this, but you know that side like has to say to think themselves, not everybody who votes for Trump is a Nazi.
Right.
It's like not that simple. There are issues in America that people side with Trump on that are simple, and there are issues that people say, like, it's just so fucked now.
It'll be interesting to see because I don't think it's gonna. I think a lot of the response is gonna be the same if Trump wins. Like you're gonna get a lot of crying videos and stuff like that, but it won't be received the same. Like last time, 8 years ago, we had to have like a day of silence. You know, like America wept.
I'll be curious.
Academically,
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think you're right. It won't be as crazy, but in some ways it'll be worse.
I think it's gonna be worse.
Yeah.
Feels that way. I don't know. People are way more energized.
I think I was saying to my friend, I'm like, I think this is a big win for you guys if Trump wins. He's out of your fucking life after 4 more years. You don't have to worry.
You said
about it
I don't
anymore.
understand why people don't get that.
Yeah, like just it's a gift. Take it. Like just then he's gone. And then you have JD Vance. Like I don't know. Like it's a fractured party.
Right.
Yeah, but even like yesterday with like the Hinchcliffe stuff, like there were people outraged by it, but it feels much more mainstream now to be like, shut the fuck up. Who cares?
A little more, but yeah, it's more right. It's more segmented now. Like I would agree with that. Where it was a consensus, and now it's more like. That side freaks out, the other side doesn't.
And shows that or outlets that don't usually talk politics won't feel like they have to, I don't think.
That's true.
Last time it was like, we have to talk about how terrible this is.
That is true. That is true.
Yeah, the Post's reason is kind of all bullshit, so I don't really understand. They're just saying statement in support of our readers' ability to make up their own minds, basically.
Right.
So they just, Let
me address this because I've seen him talk about this. Thursday, I think, is supposed to be the day where I'm supposed to give John Peltier a blowjob, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's my 50th birthday, 50.2. My actual 50th birthday is Thursday.
What a gift.
I will perform a blowjob on Peltier in studio.
All right. Well, this is up to Menners, I guess. These guys can't book.
Oh, that's true. And Menners said no, right? So then we can't do it. We'll do one more year. If it makes another year, we'll do it. I have seen his penis, though. I think I can handle it.
Why is Menners the deciding factor?
For what?
On all this shit.
On the third, because Culline's done a bad job booking third?
I guess that.
So the critics are
Charles.
Charles. That's your defense, Charles.
Lord
Fantastic.
Kevin.
Lord Kevin,
Lord Kevin has been great.
Well, I mean, you're taking heat right now.
Play it again guy has been great. We're building a new bench.
Who's that?
Remember he was in.
Oh,
He was
the
like
play it
playing
again
a
sports guy?
Oh, yeah. I definitely remember him.
Right.
You do.
I can't think of a thing he said.
Menners wants to cancel Mutnansky's appearances. Not the craziest thought.
It's open the conversation. Right. Who was saying no to that?
Right.
He did message me and ask if there was anyone I wanted to veto or anything, and I said, let it fly. I want to see what he does with it.
Didn't ask me that. It's my show.
Well,
Jesus.
you don't have the kind of power I do
Unbelievable.
right now.
I thought it was. Maybe it's not. What's that, Justin?
We do have, he does have not next week and the week after already booked.
Let's hear it. Because, of course, I have the final say, so go ahead.
Monday, November 4th, Kevin from Bristol.
That's a no. That's a hard no.
I don't want any rejections. Kevin needs to be welcomed.
Okay, well, he's getting a rejection. That's a no. He does suck. That's a no.
Like, why? I don't.
Well, I don't know. You can't give Menners this kind of power, and then veto is.
But I have final say.
I suppose.
Yeah,
But
there's no chance that's
I
happening.
don't want any rejections.
I understand
Kevin
that.
needs to be welcomed.
Right.
He's not welcome.
That doesn't sound like you're welcoming him.
You're confused.
I'm not welcoming him.
Justin's reading Menners' words, just so you know, because it seems like you're not taking him that serious.
Oh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
What
I
about your
forget about
special Thursday birthday episode? Do you want Mike to be there for that, along with the surprise guests that Menners wants us to reach out to, or no?
Who's a Menners have for a surprise guest for my 50th birthday? Bruce Springsteen?
I mean, I'm supposed to reach out to Ryan Whitney to be a surprise guest on your birthday.
Okay, we're doing the unnamed.
Ruins the surprise.
Right, so I've ruined the surprise.
Dave Portnoy?
Dave Portnoy.
Hey.
Oh, great. I'm sure those guys would love that.
Maybe somebody would fly in from Chicago that you've alluded to a lot lately.
Oh, definitely. I'm sure. I'm sure he would love
be
to
on the
see
first
me.
flight out.
Yeah. Oh, we are fast friends. Yeah, no question. Okay. Who else?
Wednesday, November 6th is Montante.
Sure, that's fine.
Is that the day? That's the day after the election.
That's good.
That's true. He's gonna be cocked.
Yeah, he should be.
So the guy. The guy booking guests is booking somebody who's gonna be hammered the night before.
Seems like it's
Did he
going well.
Did he factor that in? Call him up.
Is he going to be
How can we
here in
sleep?
Massachusetts?
Call him up. All right, who else?
And then that Thursday is Mama K.
First of all, they're assuming what days I'm doing the show.
Though we had to be safe with that. I did say, hold on. I said Monday, Wednesday, Thursday has been the trajectory. You probably have to go, but things can change.
Okay.
That's all.
Thursday's
Kinda
Mama
have to
K.
Okay.
November 7th.
Well, I watched that 3 Up, 3 Down. Dreadful. A show full of haters, that show. Oh.
Well,
Kane
November
is-
11th.
Kane?
Kane.
Of course, yeah.
Nice.
Wednesday the 13th, Timothy Fax.
Okay.
I like facts.
And
I like him.
Thursday,
You called Andrew Min.
It's true, we have. Yes, go ahead.
Thursday the 14th is Ted Sellers.
Okay. It's fine. You know, we love Ted. Absolutely great. Sure. But no on Kevin from Bristol. That's never, like, that's also just like show. Like, that's how the show works. You don't want him in here.
I don't know.
It's funny if he's never been here.
Kevin needs to be welcomed.
He's not welcomed.
You reading a mandate from the...
Yes, he's not welcomed. Nope. The other one's fine. Whatever. Some will be good, some will be bad. Kane
They've all been in, right? Kane's been in.
Mama
Kane's
K
been-
has not.
Mama K's not.
Mama K's not been in.
I watched Kane, Mama K, and somebody else. Three up, three down. They just hate the show. Hate the
just
show.
Not much of a difference between Menner's booking and you booking, is what we've gathered.
There's some new names there.
Yeah, but there would be new names if Dave was doing it.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
I'm trying to build a bigger bench. That was the goal. You know?
Well, yeah. I mean, they're all, anybody's welcome to come except for Kevin and Bristol. I mean, Kane is dreadful on the show. Wouldn't you say, Dave?
On his shows?
No, our show.
I wasn't here for when he was in the last time.
Did you listen or
I
no?
did listen.
Yeah, what'd
he
you think?
wasn't fantastic, but I think Kane does a good job on his shows.
I think
He's
Kane
great.
tries.
Yeah, but he's like a negative guy.
Correct.
Bad
Well, he takes
energy.
Menner's talking.
He might be
points
more of an
and-
interviewer, though. He got that
That's true.
Mama K scoop.
That's true. Let them do the show together. Right. Huh. Well, okay. So we're booked for the next 2 weeks except for that Monday.
And obviously your surprise birthday show.
Yeah. Yes. Have you reached out to Portnoy yet for that?
I have not.
No.
reached out to
I'll
Portnoy.
call it privately. We're going to have a birthday phone
Fly
call
up.
right that morning. We're gonna have morning cake together. FaceTime.
He could give you a Peaches and Pete
Oh, I
2024
would love
shirt.
that. God, I would love that. Love that. What else?
I looked up, so you were talking about the biggest advertising spends. So this is the past week of the top 10 brands
Okay.
of advertisings
In the world or in America?
in America on TV.
Where's McDonald's ranked?
It's exclusive to
McDonald's
television.
is not on there.
Oh, wow. See, Dave?
Really?
There you go.
No, this isn't a fair representation though.
Why?
I mean, you have to aggregate all the different mediums, right?
This is just television?
Kids are watching
This is just-
YouTube nowadays. Kids are
Honestly,
watching apps.
if you told me just television, I still would have said McDonald's.
Oh, definitely.
I
no
guess
way.
McDonald's as well.
Top 10 you wouldn't?
Why are
top
you-
10?
why are you-
Yeah, why are you so...
Dismissive of that.
I never see. I rarely see McDonald's. on
Dave, if I
TV.
said to
What
you
are
how many
talking
McDonald's there
about?
are
I
in
don't watch
America,
a
would
lot
you
of
say like
TV.
6 or something? Like,
No, there's a lot
do
of
you not know
McDonald's.
McDonald's is the
No, there's a
size
lot
of
of
McDonald's?
McDonald's. There's a lot of
Literally on
McDonald's.
every
Do you think there
corner.
are?
I mean, what?
How many McDonald's are there in America?
In the North America.
I'm gonna say, God, I'm gonna be too low, aren't I? Or I'm gonna be too high. It's gonna be one.
That's true. Unless you get it exactly right.
I will show
This
you.
sucks. This sucks.
nailed it.
Yeah,
That
this
is
sucks.
Those
true.
are the
How about we
options.
just? All right, I'm gonna 27,000.
20. Dude,
7,000, Dave.
That's way too much, right?
I think that's too much.
So
Don't you?
I was going to guess more.
In America?
Yeah.
Thank you. See, this is a confusing
27,000?
question. Confusing question.
How many are there, Justin?
As of May 2024, there were 13,449.
Yeah, there we
I
go.
was just say. I thought there were more subways now.
There are. How many subways?
You got to wait till your kids are 15 until you have the subway conversation.
Especially
20 for
whole-
Chick-fil-A.
whole-
Yeah, there's a
We don't
whole.
want to get into the rest.
Yeah.
I like the idea if someone like references McDonald's and says, "I'm loving it." Dave's like, "How did you know that? That's their thing. Like, how did you know?"
Yeah.
As of January 2024, there were over 20,300
Holy
subways.
shit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
I guess they're in like every gas station and stuff too. So
They did a great job of fooling people into thinking it was healthy with my guy Fogel and like
Yes.
that advertising campaign where it's like, no, if you go there, it's healthier.
Very smart. Yeah, if you walk 10 miles
Yeah,
a day,
yeah, right. If you have 2 like plain sandwiches, nothing else, drink water, and walk 40 miles, you will lose weight.
Yeah.
Yeah. My guy Fogel is still in the can, right?
yeah.
Unfortunately, yeah.
Get him in Monday instead of Kevin for Bristol. I'd rather have him.
Isn't he getting out soon though? Like relatively soon?
I would think
With a little luck, Kev.
yeah. He got the shit beat out of him in prison, remember? I think he was like within an inch of his death, wasn't he? 2 years ago?
Yeah, he was.
I don't know. I
Yes.
don't know if I remember that.
When did he get out?
15 and a half years.
From now?
That's what he was sentenced to.
That was a long time ago, though, right?
He's probably
That
about
was
halfway.
in
halfway
November
done.
of 2015.
Oh,
Jesus. So
Well, I guess I was wrong.
I doubt he gets like
15 years and 8 months.
Well,
Jesus.
sentenced to 15 years.
Right. Yeah, we know
Right.
that works.
Maybe he gets out in 8.
so
So
that's
that
yeah.
would have been already. So never mind.
Okay, Dave.
Speaking of sentence, the Menendez Brothers, isn't that the big verdict this week? Are they doing the trial thing this week?
I don't know if it's this week or not. But I know they're talking about potentially changing it, right? I don't pay much attention to Menendez, but that sort of doesn't do much for me. I didn't watch the thing. I don't know. You got anybody into it?
My wife watched
No.
it. But
She did?
I just saw
Did
it
really well.
walking
Same.
through. So
Talbot watched it.
Yeah.
But it looked
I mean, they got
Kind of like you're describing the Aaron Hernandez show.
They got like 2 different shows though. It's like one's documentary and the other one's like a fake one.
That's what they do
so.
now. Now when they do like a thing like that, Netflix immediately does like the real thing.
Yeah.
And those do really well too. Yeah, the Zodiac one now it's doing well. I'll probably watch that at some point. What else?
Do you want to know the top 10?
Sure, why not, Justin?
So number 1
Dying
is
to do it.
Wegovy. It's like a pharmaceutical brand.
You go 1 to 10?
Okay, I'll go 10 to 1.
10
Too
to
late.
1.
We already know one.
10 to 1 would have been.
Boy, I can't wait to hear what 2 is now.
Wegovy.
10?
That's gotta be it's gotta be everything's gonna be political right now, I think.
Nope.
Okay.
There's only one other political thing on here.
He sounds like angry when he's.
I know. Okay, you win. Go
I'm
ahead.
not angry.
Nope. You fucking idiot.
Yeah, what do you want me to say? Go ahead.
10, Macy's.
Really?
Holiday season.
Holiday
son?
season,
It's Halloween and Thanksgiving, I guess.
9 is AT&T Wireless.
Sure. I mean, I would
Makes
get,
sense.
Yeah.
See that?
8 is Verizon.
Sure.
7 is Future Forward USA Action.
It's not like
Right.
my kid ever was like, "Oh, hey, look, Dad, that's a Verizon store right there." Driving by.
Have they done that with McDonald's?
Yeah.
They've said, "Hey, Dad, that's a McDonald's store right there."
Well, the wording might be a little
What do they
different.
say?
I'm trying to think.
You're saying your kids are more excited to see a McDonald's than a Verizon
No,
store?
I'm saying they point out a McDonald's. They have never
No
pointed
shit.
out. They have never pointed out a Verizon,
Why
which is
would
in
they?
the top 10
Why would
of
they?
advertising right now.
I just pictured
Which
Dave-
is your entire fucking argument.
I just pictured Dave driving
just-
around the parking lot of a mall. He's like, "How many fucking times have I go past this Macy's before one of my kids acknowledges me?"
The argument is they're not going to put out fucking whatever pharmaceuticals.
Yeah, this is clearly a political average. This must be election season. Also, other kids probably eat Happy Meals and talk about it.
Yeah, I'm sure they're seeing it in school.
Yeah, like McDonald's is like. Think they're doing a lot of Verizon talk in preschool?
All right, give me something comparable.
Gotta get the
That's not
newest
what I
phone
said.
plan.
No, that's what-
Yes, it is.
give me something comparable. Give
To
me something-
McDonald's?
Yeah.
It's kind of hard because that's kind of the point.
McDonald's is the example.
I would say Dunkin'
Yeah.
Donuts.
Donuts,
Dunkin'
good
Donuts.
one.
I would say.
Coca-Cola.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, well, I go to Dunkin' Donuts a lot, so that's different.
Okay, Dave. Coca-Cola.
Can't
Thank
help
you,
you out
Mike. Coca-Cola.
So you go to Dunkin' Donuts? I'm sure they have the same peanut stuff at Dunkin'.
No, for me, like I take. Like,
There's
I
coffee there. Fuck the kids.
Leaves them in the car.
Go stare at that Verizon sign. Learn.
Throat is close.
Windows up.
What's number 7?
Coca-Cola is similar. Do they know what Coca-Cola is?
It's not on the top 10.
I'm trying to think.
What's
I
on
don't
the top
necessarily
10?
think so.
They don't know
What's
what
on the-
Coca-Cola
I don't
is.
know.
Coca-Cola's not.
Shut up, Justin. We're not talking about the list right now. We're talking about this Dave. Kids know what that is.
I don't know if they know.
You know what's similar? Honestly, would be like Disney World.
Yeah.
But Disney's
They've
like
been
the
though.
Disney logo is.
They've been there.
That's my point.
So is McDonald's.
That's
McDonald's
the
and
point,
Disney-
Dave.
No,
That's
they watch
the
every
ever-fucking
movie.
point.
Every movie they watch is Disney. That is not the point. That is
Okay.
that is
And what ties in with Disney movies sometimes?
what ties
Where do
in
they give stuff away for Disney movies sometimes?
McDonald's.
Yes, they do.
Sometimes they don't do that as much anymore.
But they
The
do.
toys and stuff
They
like that.
still do it. Yeah.
Justin knows he gets his toys there all the time.
No,
over
when
there.
they're doing
Swaps.
Pokemon cards, I'm going through.
I was going to say it's Chick-fil-A swaps the toy for the ice cream.
That's
Isn't that
right.
what
There
it
you
was?
go. There you go. Kev.
You
All
just-
right, give me the rest of this list.
So 7 is Future Forward USA Action. It's a Democrat.
Yeah.
6 is Allstate. 5 is Amazon.
Yeah, those are on all the time.
I
like,
guess that makes sense, yeah.
5 Amazon. 4 is Amazon Prime Video.
Right.
Different than Amazon.
How is that different companies?
2 different umbrellas.
I guess.
3 Geico.
Yeah,
2
you see that all the time.
And 2 is Progressive.
Yeah, you see insurance stuff all
Yeah.
the time. Okay.
Makes sense.
Amazon spending money. Number one at radio.
Sure
too.
are.
No fucking
Dad, is
shit.
that Amazon?
From the newsletter that I read, Amazon spent the most money on radio as well this month.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
What a shocker.
It's amazing.
kids know what
runs
Amazon
the
is?
entire world.
$1 trillion company.
You got to take a McDonald's now.
I don't. I gotta get them tested, then take them.
You can't even bring them inside.
Get them tested.
You can't give them a taste. Take
That's
a
You don't
Right.
even know if
You know what
have
they treat? Like
allergies?
peanut allergies are treated like fucking. I don't know the word to describe
them
it, but people are paranoid about this shit.
Give them a taste and then go right to the urgent care.
But I suspect that you.
Somebody has it and then touches the fucking doorknob or
But
whatever.
isn't that everywhere in their life?
Doc, are these kids McDonald's approved?
I don't.
Theoretically, yes, but why would you walk into somewhere that you know is that exposed to
But they have like cookies at McDonald's. I'm
Have the
saying it's not
McDonald's
just.
conversation with your doctor.
This is crazy.
I like the idea. Like 6 years from now, someone's like, "Have you had to talk with your kids?" Dave's like, "Oh yeah, we talked about it. I had to talk. I sat down and talked to them."
They get a 10-piece every once in a while.
Jesus Christ. Oh, God. What else?
Did you hear this botched national anthem the other night? You hear this?
No, we'll get there in a second. I did see the Dwayne Wade.
Unbelievable.
Unbelievable. Lord Kevin was fired up about this.
Mike, you probably didn't see it, but
this happens more often than it doesn't? Like,
the
it
worst
seems that
one,
way.
they're saying this wasn't a statue, but the worst of anything was the Brandy Chastain. Have you ever seen that, Dave? Or Justin?
You brought it up a couple weeks ago.
Yeah,
I don't know.
Brandy Chastain's the soccer
looked it up,
player
Justin.
who ripped her shirt off.
Yep.
Yeah,
They made a statue of her?
Well, no, it was a.
Wait, this happened like 2 weeks ago. You had this conversation.
It was that recently, but it was, I would say, this year.
Yeah.
We talked about it. Yeah. I mean, if you look at it was a bust. It wasn't like it was like the ones that they have at the Baseball Hall of Fame, like a plaque, I think.
Oh, right.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
That's how he reacted last time.
It's evergreen.
Looks like Bill Belichick.
Yeah, it's crazy. It is way worse. I mean, Dwayne Wade one is
I'm
But, like, they
amazing.
don't have any like opinions or like we should probably look at this, and then someone's like, that looks nothing like him.
I tell you, if you put it in front of me and made me guess, I would never guess Dwayne Wade.
on
But
the same plane. Wasn't the Trump Disney thing, the Hall of Presidents or whatever it is?
That's true. Obviously, there's a Brady drawing in court. Like, there's always things.
Right,
you know?
right.
Yeah, tweet that one out, Justin, because everyone's saying Dwayne Wade's the worst one. I understand it's not a statue. That's worse, wouldn't you say?
Yes.
It doesn't even look like.
Yeah, there's a side by side with that and John Elway. Like it looks like John Elway.
She's not like she's like a perfectly fine looking woman.
Yeah,
like
definitely.
it's a weird.
Is it her ripping her shirt off? The
No,
famous,
which is what she should be.
Yeah.
Hulk Hogan stuff.
Yeah, I don't. But the Dwayne Wade one is insane. How did he react?
There was a good little clip where he's like, "Who is that guy?"
Like, that's crazy. I can't believe that. Who is that guy?
Poor guy. Jesus. But yeah, that was.
So will they fix it now? Did they say anything? I didn't see that they were going to fix it though.
I don't know. I have no idea.
I guess at that point you just
Yeah, I
live with
think you probably leave it. I guess. Kirk Menendez Show is sponsored by BetterHelp. Give BetterHelp a try if you want to start therapy. Entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Fill a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and switch therapists anytime for no additional charge. If you're a parent, you're advocate who's going through emotional issues or physical stuff, or has never been to McDonald's, you can like have a conversation with McDonald's is like with a therapist. It's probably best.
That's probably the right time to do it.
Yeah, like when the kid drives by and sees that golden arch, it says, "Dad, that's McDonald's." I mean, how do you respond to that? What can you say?
How do you know that?
My child's a genius. My God, I had the special one.
We've ignored it says McDonald's under the M.
spells
Right?
it out. Yeah, it
Did they
does.
change that?
I think it does. I think it does.
Yeah.
It still says it underneath.
Dad, billions and billions served. Why can't it be one of them?
You guys joke. but
Just once.
you can't come up with a comp from like what's a different brand. that
I just
they've
gave you
never
like
pointed out?
7.
Like 25 of them.
No, but
Dunkin'
they've-
Donuts.
Disney,
This is the-
Coke.
One that I don't go
Pepsi,
to,
Dunkin'
one that I don't
Donuts.
frequent.
Starbucks.
Well, we don't know your
Starbucks.
day-to-day
Yeah, they've never,
routine,
they never
Dave.
said, "Hey, Dad, there's Starbucks." They never said that.
You don't frequent it. What do you bring your kids in with you to Dunkin' Donuts?
No, I'm saying they drive by McDonald's and
It's
they
also
know it's a
Starbucks
McDonald's.
is a stuffier
drive by-
adult feel.
Do they call anything out in the car when you drive by?
You never have those little kids.
Just
You never have
McDonald's.
those kids Bucky meals at Starbucks, Mike, where they give out the food for the little kids.
No,
It never
I've
happens?
not seen that. No.
It's a good idea, actually. We should do that. Eternal Care, by the way. Eternal Care is the name of the company.
Ooh,
Oh, I like that.
Clean.
that's
That
good.
It is.
Eternal Care.
Eternal care, grave upkeep, maintenance.
Yes. I have already begun conversations with one.
Shark?
No. Final rescue.
Unfortunately, it's
area, I'll
Barbara.
say that. Robert can't afford it. The guy from Todd Graves from whatchamacallit, the place that does Barstool advertising all the time.
That's his name, Todd Graves?
Canes.
Isn't his name Todd
Guy from
Graves?
Canes?
Or is that somebody else?
No, that's pretty good, though. That's
Thought
who
that
you
was his
want.
name.
Oh, I didn't even think of that. He was the guest shark the other night.
Okay.
Yeah, he was pretty good.
Yeah, Todd Graves.
I didn't even think of that.
Yeah.
That's a no-brainer.
Now we're cooking.
Wow, I didn't put that together. Is that his name?
Yep, Todd Graves.
He was a good guest shark the other night. Episode 2 of Shark Tank this year was better than episode 1. No Robert yet this year.
No?
No.
Really?
No Robert. No Robert. But yeah, anyway.
And Cuban's gone, right? Or is he on
After
this
the
one?
season.
Okay.
He's been on. But he feels like he's male. He feels like he's like
Very
senior.
political
he's already
now.
he's already gotten the college senior year kind of vibe from him on Shark
Are
Tank.
they going to have a final season arc? Like him and Lori finally get together?
I think so, yeah. Will they or won't they? BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. BetterHelp.com/Kirk10. 10% off. Go to BetterHelp right now. We just gave you like 10 examples, Dave.
I didn't think those were great examples, personally.
Well, we don't know what you kids don't know and would point out. Like, it's an impossible conversation.
Why do you need to know that?
Well, I would say like times have changed too. I would have said like the Toys R Us giraffe when I was a kid.
Yeah, that's
but nobody fucking knows that now.
GameStop.
That would've been fair.
But that's
Yeah,
probably
right. They probably would, I mean, but I can't say that.
I think Starbucks is a great point.
I can't say like
Starbucks is
I
everywhere.
can't say like Bluey or something, right?
And did you ask your kids, how do you know that? Like they're like, that's a McDonald's.
No, he's
I
just been
do
sitting
remember
on
something
this.
happened where I just remember them calling it out.
Mike,
I
it's like
forget
the moment in the
exactly
first Superman movie where Superman's a little kid in diapers and he lifts the car up. You don't say anything. You just want to keep, when your kid's that special, you
Keep
want
an
to
eye
keep,
on it.
yeah, you want to
Yeah.
keep it to yourself. You should. Can you ask them why do you know what it is?
Yeah, how do you know what McDonald's
Why are
is?
you afraid to ask them that question?
I'm not afraid to ask them that question.
Seems like, but why haven't you asked them?
I mean,
You're curious about the topic, but you haven't asked the obvious question to the obvious person.
Yeah, you would have just instinctively, you would have, how do you know that?
well, that topic came up today organically. I don't think it's come up in my household.
It did.
Yeah, it came up somehow.
Obviously, it did come up.
You introduced it.
You definitely brought
I
it
mean, you
up.
were talking about something, and then I introduced it.
Kirk was talking about your kids not knowing McDonald's.
Yeah, it just came up.
But
No.
it had to have come up the first time your kids said, that's McDonald's. That's it coming up.
I didn't say like why. How do you know McDonald's in that spot?
That's
I
strange.
should have said that. Yeah,
Only we had a time machine.
right. I can go back.
Were you a McDonald's kid as a kid?
Yeah,
Jack, yeah, Big Jack liked it.
Kathy would take me there.
She would.
Yeah,
She liked it.
and Grandma Pearl, God rest her soul.
Is that Indiana Jones's wife? No.
Nope,
And there's no shot that she's taking your kids there when she's watching them.
nope. Doesn't take my kids.
Peanut allergy. I could see people in Dave's life being, including Dave, being very, don't do that, right?
That's what they jam down your fucking throat.
I understand them. I'm
Yeah.
not you're so
Jesus
goddamn defensive.
Christ.
I have a
That's
problem.
not what
with
I've heard with like
Dave.
newborns now, though. They say expose
Toughen them up,
peanuts.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I would like that, but they scare the shit out of you when they first get tested and all that shit.
Yeah. Why they both have it?
Have you gone back?
Yeah, Case has eggs too. How fucked up
Yes,
is
what?
that? Eggs. How fucked up is
Oh,
that?
Jesus Christ. They say the AIDS. I was like, Jesus. I was like, wow. That gymnastics, the gymnastics world is, no kidding.
Peanut
AIDS,
allergy,
God.
AIDS. The kids
At that point, take the fucking kid to McDonald's. Have a hamburger. Who cares? Play it out.
Well, it's not a life sentence.
That's true. That's what I mean. Even that's not a big deal now. Everything's in play. Those are very close sounding words and totally different meanings if you think about it. Egg allergy is no joke. I had that as a kid.
Yeah.
I did. Yeah, but it went away though.
You grew out of it?
Yeah, some of that stuff does, some of that does
you
go
gotta
away.
get retested.
Yeah.
Have you ever retested them?
We retested peanuts at one point, but it was a couple years ago. I feel like you have to do it every couple years at least.
Yeah.
You gotta do it.
But you won't allow Disney as a comparable logo because they know it's so.
No, I think that's too because the first shit they watched was Disney.
Yeah.
It's not fair.
Okay. It's not fair. What else?
Did you hear the shitty national anthem?
Oh, go ahead.
Freaking out.
Where is this from?
This is a third-party presidential
It's a
debate.
good start.
Really?
Yes.
Streaming.
Oh, jeez.
Can I go back?
Oh, God.
Oh, I did see this clip. I heard her say that, yeah.
I got too nervous.
Who is this?
Her name's Loomis. Yeah.
You feel bad for her because she
Where was
knows
it?
she's bombing.
It's basically a third-party debate. They call it like the free and equal presidential debate or something.
That's why
like
we
that.
can't get anything done. It's
Oh,
goddamn
shit.
libertarians.
Can I give credit to KFC? That is weird how fucking Helen Mirren always brings up Kurt Cobain.
That is
in those
very strange.
interviews.
It's like that. It was like when Matthew Perry kept saying that somebody dies, but Keanu Reeves gets to live. Remember that was his thing?
Yes. Yeah.
Yep.
He said it about like Chris Farley. I'm like, why are you saying about Keanu? I think we brought that up the other day.
Yeah.
Yeah. What did she say? She said, like Kurt Cobain never got to experience like.
GPS.
When I think about,
Oddly specific.
And then in
I could
previous
ask Frances
articles,
Bean about that. It's his kid, right? I'm guessing that's not the thing that she would like to have her dad
Miss
do the
most?
most.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go for here's a tom-tom.
Go find Toledo.
she brought it up in like 5
7 different
previous
interviews,
Yeah,
right?
Oprah was like, he never experienced the internet. And he never, like, it's just only Kurt Cobain is the person she references.
It's like Harry always says, George Washington never knew that dinosaurs existed at all.
Now that's profound.
Yes.
That's an interesting thought.
He mentioned that to me the other day again. He loves bringing that up.
Yeah. He
He's
said,
like, Dad,
what's McDonald's?
He's like, Dad, what's that yellow thing with the M on it?
One day, son.
Harry, one
Not
day.
today.
McDonald's.
Never.
That is-
Oh, look, there's a Wendy's. That's never happened.
Well, it's not as big. Around here, McDonald's is way bigger.
But they also might go, hey, there's a Wendy's.
Yeah.
But they know McDonald's mostly, I would say, somehow from the internet. I would assume, like TV.
What are they doing on the internet?
Why? That's the answer.
That's the answer. Internet advertising. You said it wasn't that.
Well, yeah. I mean, how else would it be? It's
Hey, why don't you just ask him the fucking question?
I'll ask him today. I'll get the answer.
Please.
I'll get to the bottom of it.
Sit him down.
It's
almost exclusively for Mike because he's
that
that
and other famous Andersons are all I'm going to be thinking about.
It's my fucking producer of the case right here.
Gave you a good story.
Give his kid to say, fucking figure out what McDonald's is.
Speaking of the case, you see the Boston Magazine story? They talked about Birchmore.
I did. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Barely
Learned a lot.
mentioned you. Yeah.
Learned a lot. I don't know I learned anything, did I?
No. Got somebody on record. We talked about that.
That's true.
Yeah, which is good. I don't think anything else. She's teasing something else about emails, which we might have had too.
I think we did.
But we looked through those. We didn't. Yeah.
Will she be in that Hernandez episode or no?
Was she listed on the IMDb?
I don't think so, right?
Yeah, I don't think she was.
IMDb does weird stuff. Like Jerry's not listed, but there could be a
Definitely
Jerry
could be
character.
there.
You know?
Yeah, I hope so. God, I hope so. That's what, 2 weeks from tomorrow?
Yep.
Okay, and we're
Election night. You guys are there.
Nope, got it wrong.
No, election night is next week.
Yeah, but I thought you said November 5th was the last episode.
Yeah, we got it wrong. It's the 12th, right?
12th.
Yeah, 12th. Yep. FX not going head to head with the election. That. Oh, they probably are.
I mean, the second to last episode is.
Yeah, right. They don't care. Oh, I think anybody who's watching that show does not give a fuck about the presidential election. So this is like Justin.
Right.
That's it. Justin's going to be doing a live while the election's going on. He's going to be doing a live viewing of the second to last episode of Aaron.
Yes.
Huh. So we're going to be back at the same place.
Yes.
Well, I'll tell you this as well. We haven't put tickets on sale yet, or whatever. We'll give them away like we did the other time. But the first episode of the show with me and Brandon will be that night, and we're going to have an exclusive world premiere of that before the showing that night for people who get there early, Justin.
Wow.
A big night,
Nice.
big bang for your buck, which is going to cost nothing, but yeah, I'll be paying for it. So there you go. I don't know if we have any announcements this week. Show related, I hope we do. We better, or it's going to be a big issue. What else?
Yeah, I was going to say we're supposed to do something after. We haven't gotten an update on that, on whether or not after the show we're supposed to do something.
By we, you mean?
Somebody else.
Okay, not me.
Yeah, definitely not you.
Thank you, yes. I've graduated that point in my life where I'm not doing things like that. Boy, were you happy that the Patriots won yesterday, Justin? You weren't there.
Yes. I knew they were going to win.
You were happy?
I was.
You knew they were going to win with when they scored with 2 minutes ago. They had to go down the field.
I knew, from the beginning of the game, I was like, I'm not there. They always win. They're going to win one Gillette game this year. It's going to be the Jets game. They're going to take it as a moral victory.
Who'd you say this to?
Myself.
God.
Oh. The announce crew, it's when you really suck when you have Spiro, whoever, and Adam Archuleta, the worst announce crew I think I've ever heard in my life.
So bad.
It's so depressing. I'm like, holy shit, this franchise sucks. There was like a 50 seconds to go in the game. Patriots are driving down. Did you watch the game, Kevin?
Oh, yeah.
Mike, did you watch any of it or no?
On Red Zone, so a little bit.
No. Get your own guy there.
That's right.
Hanson.
They're driving down the field. 50 seconds left in the game. 3rd and 8 or whatever it was in midfield. And the play-by-play guy turns to Archuleta and says, 4 down territory? 50 seconds left in the game.
Have to go for it.
He's like, yeah, I think so.
Let's see how this one plays out. What was the? I couldn't see the image you tweeted. That was the lowest moment in franchise history.
God.
Unbelievable.
Patriots scored their first touchdown.
Yeah.
And Alex Van Pelt, that's who it was, right?
He sucks.
And Gerard Mayo did like a choreographed dance when they scored a touchdown.
I don't love that.
No.
You had that response for that fucking loser.
So after the game, some of the Jets fans are like, what do you think now? I'm like, I think it's the, or Patriots fans like, what do you think now? I'm like, I think it's the lowest moment in France. Your reputation is you beat a terrible team at home. Now you're 2-6.
Why did you want them to win, Justin?
1, because I threw some money on it, and 2, because I can't root for them to lose. It's tough. Like I understand, like retrospectively, like wanting.
You're just
them to
pushing
lose.
us out of the first overall
Like,
spot.
but me.
Don't worry about Mike. Let him go.
But me rooting for them like doesn't affect that.
I guess, but if you're a fan of the team, it's not like we're going to do anything at all this year. So why not get the first overall spot if we can get it?
I get, but then you turn into like the Browns.
You are the Browns.
We are. We're worse than the Browns.
You are the
right
Browns
now.
right now.
They gave the team Monday and Tuesday
This
off.
is the
after
worst
win.
team in the league.
Mayo?
Yep.
Yeah, whatever. I mean,
Pathetic.
what do you want me to do, Dave?
They should be back.
They're not going to get
watching
rid of
film
Mayo
today.
either. It's
They'll
fucking
coach it this year and
frustrating.
probably
They got to get
next
that
year.
guy from the Lions, like Justin said. The
Yeah,
offensive guy, Ben Johnson. They won't get
great.
him.
Then you
though.
come here, and then you're an idiot. It doesn't. Whatever. I'm not getting into who they're going to hire. But I watched a lot of the game. I watched all the NFL yesterday. Actually, it was not a terrible NFL day. I didn't think. Yeah, it was fine. But yeah, the Patriots. So they play this week?
The Titans, I believe.
In Tennessee? Or Nashville, yeah. I think that's in Nashville, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
They'll lose that game, right?
Scott Hanson was very into yesterday being National Tight Ends Day, which I don't understand as a.
No, I'll leave that alone. I've got trouble for
Big
that.
holiday.
As a concept.
He also loves the Halloween, like people who dress up like him.
Oh yes,
it's the worst. Any kid, any parent who lets his kid dress up like Scott Hanson should be shot.
Well, yesterday was the final witching hour on the week of All Hallows Eve.
I know. Yeah, he loves that.
I didn't think the people online tried to cancel Scott yesterday. It was appropriate.
What was it?
He was talking about.
Oh, that has something to do with the former governor of California?
Yes.
Okay, let's hear it.
Look at this. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Wait a minute. What?
Oh, come on.
Let me hear that again.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
Wow,
Yeah,
Justin?
not good.
That is not his name, I don't think, was it?
Yes.
That's his name?
Mike.
Yes.
Mike, don't defend it.
Mike, why'd you pronounce it like you thought Scott Hanson pronounced it? Wow.
You put me in a position I can't now.
Wow, my goodness.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Jesus,
He's saying
Scott.
it perfectly fine.
He definitely, I'm not saying he should be canceled, but let me hear one more time.
Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Jesus.
How do you
Not
say
good.
it? Schwarzenegger?
Yeah, like how his last name is pronounced, yes.
I don't
You got his last name?
Yeah.
With an E.
Yeah, I know. Jesus Christ, Scott, take it easy. He's one of those guys, too. He can't help himself. He'll respond to that. at
I
some
made a
point.
terrible error yesterday.
What's that?
Him.
Oh, yeah.
I'm saying what Scott would say.
Right. I apologize to everybody. Schwarzenegger fan. Jesus. What else?
You're moving on in the DraftKings.
Oh, yeah. Who'd you pick for me for a backup?
Drake May.
Well,
You did?
I did.
That's an interesting
To rush for a
choice.
touchdown?
you did get in
I mean, I
the
know
end
he
zone.
did, but
He did.
don't do that ever again.
Okay.
What?
I knew he was going to score.
How'd you know that?
He was right.
He's been the top
You told me.
the past couple of weeks. He's been the best rusher on the team. And the Patriots to have the top rusher on the Patriots to be plus
Boy, listen,
4.
listen to this fucking reasoning right here. Jesus.
The top rusher on the Patriots,
Go
if
ahead.
he was a running back, to be plus 425 is like,
Okay, but
those
that's
odds are crazy.
But okay, I understand, but you have the entire NFL to pick somebody.
yes. But if you know Drake May is going to score,
You don't know anything.
Well,
but you,
no one
but-
knows.
It's hard to argue
Yeah,
now.
but
Unless you have
got
a
it right.
market-based strategy.
That's
then you might know.
different.
you probably would have won a $500 bonus bet if it went through.
I would have given it to you if you had done that. Who should we pick this week? We're alive.
Is Monday a new week, or is
No.
it
Oh, that's
Monday
right.
counts as
Yeah,
the
Monday
same?
counts. Monday counts.
Oh,
Right,
I was
same
gonna
week.
say,
Yeah.
you
How many people were
Najee Harris
eliminated? Do we
tonight.
know?
No, not yet.
I get some money on tonight's game.
Najee Harris,
I
anytime
have no
touchdown.
idea. Who's playing?
Steelers and the Giants.
Ugh,
Shit
Jesus.
game.
That's a terrible game. Awful. Ugh. What else?
Do we know anything more about the vote today? Like, is that going to be live streamed with Tate and all that stuff?
I think it is 3:00.
3 o'clock?
Yes.
Very excited.
Jeff D. in New York hosting they're doing like a whatchamacallit, like a surviving Barstool thing,
Wow.
which I want.
I just feel like it's gonna be a landslide, like you said. Like, why would you not vote for him to move there now at this point?
I think he's gonna go back to Chicago.
You do?
I do. Mm-hmm.
I've done pity on him after the.
Well, I think they just don't like him, and now he's gonna. I think he's just gonna grovel, right? Like I don't know his
After it's probably worse for him, and they want to vote that because it's worse for him to be back in Chicago.
He's brutal.
The fact we're talking about this, you brought it up first of all, so he's in your head, not mine. To be clear, I just want that on the record. I'm reacting to what you said.
Yep.
I think after saying like, "Hey, the New York people work hard," and apologizing to Kelly, like
What's the drama?
what do you even do now?
He's a fraud.
Unless like I said, unless it's the WWE old school thing and he and Kelly Keegs make out at the end. And they've actually been planning this the whole time.
Unbelievable.
Which would be one of the greatest moments in history if they just take over the New York office. Short of that, I don't know what Tate's going to do.
It was very frustrating. Every time you interrupted him during his apology, he would start over. And I was like, let's just stop interrupting him. Let's get to the end of this thing.
He's brutal.
He's tough. I mean, he's got a crowd that likes him, so good for him. He's built a nice little crowd, and maybe he's better off going to Chicago and doing this thing. I don't know. I don't know how good it'll be today because, like, I'm not there. Dave's not there. Whitney's. I don't know. Maybe it'll be really good. Maybe it'll be really good. I don't know. I hope it is.
Jeff will hold his feet to the fire.
How good?
You think? I think Jeff's going to just host it and stay out of the way and let
I
people
don't
say
think
what they're
he's
going to say.
too much.
He doesn't have a dog in the fight.
Jeff, no, certainly not. I want give me my Klemmer moment though. I like serious,
yes.
like reflective, like let's enough bullshit. Let's put everything in perspective. Come
Klemmer
on.
will have a speech before he reveals his vote.
Yes, call Klemmer. Let me see if he has a speech ready.
First, I'd like to tell you my reasons for this.
What happens if like Klemmer finds out that like Roger Clemens dies right while that's going on?
He doesn't have to do the eulogy, the
That's
biography
true.
until later this evening.
That's a good point to some reply Rye made.
What's that?
That Klemmer did a video after midnight.
That's true. Yeah, Mike was wondering. I guess I was too. Do you have a speech written for this thing today?
I do not. I think some people are speaking. I am not.
Why not?
I think Klemmer should be.
You have to speak.
Why not? Leader of the office.
What are you talking about? You're senior. What?
You almost blew the guy's
No,
eardrums out.
I think it's like Nate is speaking, Keith, Tommy Smoke.
I get that.
I don't know who else is. Maybe Rhea and Fran, maybe.
Okay, you should be talking. Huh.
I don't know. I wasn't on that list, so I don't have anything. I have a couple questions maybe if I ask, but I don't have anything like crazy.
And Justin, what you said? Critics were saying what? Reply Rye
Critics
was
were saying that one of your biographies took place was posted after midnight.
Yeah, I actually don't. In a perfect world, I'd post all of them like right after midnight because then you'd have a whole day, but like no one would see it. I didn't get home till late that night, so it was unfortunate. Like I went out for dinner and then went out and then didn't get home till like midnight. So
Rules guy breaking his own rules.
Is anybody?
I don't think it is a rule. I actually said in a perfect world I would do them all then, just like no one would ever see them.
Has anybody died yet today?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Well,
so yeah,
sure,
right.
right.
Mike's right. I'm sure some people did.
Still early.
Yes, but I don't know if anybody in particular of note yet.
I'm disappointed you're not speaking today. That's not good. I don't like that. All right, well,
I don't know. Well,
They had beef with each other.
They had like
Yeah, I feel like after
you
the
put
air
a thing in
horn
his
last
ear.
week,
Yeah.
you got to be one of the
3
people.
o'clock. Is that what it is today?
3 o'clock. Yeah, I think it's going to be live. I think.
I think that's right. Yeah. Okay. All right.
So yeah, I don't know much. They sent a couple emails out to everybody, and looks like there's maybe 25 people voting, or at least there's potentially 25 people voting.
My God.
So
All right, there you go. All right.
Yeah.
Hang in there.
All right. Yeah.
See you.
America's most important vote.
All right, what else?
Menendez has responded
Okay.
to no on Kevin from Bristol. He said, "This is outrageous."
Call him now. He should be up now. Then. You hate Menners, huh?
I just don't get it. Like, and it doesn't seem like.
You don't think it's funny? Like a midget in Australia is
I do
ranting
think
and raving
I
about.
do get that it's funny.
What the hell is he doing? Tell him to call him.
I get that it's funny, but like,
He's a
it fucking
power
pisses
hungry.
me
He's
off.
like Hitler. He's a little Napoli. He's a little power hungry guy. I think it's very funny. The idea of Menners has always made me laugh.
Yeah, I think he's more of a playful than he lets on.
I would agree with that.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. Don't you think?
Yes.
Yes. Why is he answering his phone?
I don't know.
Afraid.
Reach out to him.
I did.
Okay. What else?
How was Venom 3?
Masterpiece. One of the great American films of all time.
Good.
Put up there with The Godfather, Goodfellas. Yeah, Oppenheimer. It was unbelievable, incredible. I'm not going to spoil. I'm trying not to spoil things. I know people don't like that, but if you're looking for a big surprise, you're not getting it in this movie. I think people are expecting somebody to be in it. That person is not in it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which seems weird. I don't really understand it, but yeah. Didn't even do that great. By far the smallest gross of the three.
51 million, I saw.
Yeah. The second one made like 90 opening weekend. So
crazy.
Yeah, not great. Not great.
Is Harry excited for the Kraven the Hunter? Is he like
no,
in that
no.
world?
I think everyone thinks that's going to stink.
Have you seen Morbius? That was in the world.
Didn't do that great though.
Morbius was terrible.
That's what I'm saying. So I think people are, we're in a weird box office. This weekend, one of the weirdest looking movies of all time is coming out. That Tom Hanks, Robin Wright movie, Here, directed by Zemeckis, where they're just in the same house the entire time and they de-age him at the beginning. It looks very creepy.
Interesting.
Very creepy. And the reviews are awful for it. So I don't know. I'll see because I want to see everything, but it's just does not look good.
You see that Pope movie?
Conclave?
Yes.
Yes. No, I haven't.
Pope movie.
There's a movie about the Pope?
I think a Pope dies, right? And they elect a new one?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
You going to ask me about every movie, Justin?
Well, you said you want.
Go through the
you
whole
just
set
said you just said I
list.
want because I see everything. So I was like,
What
oh.
else? Jesus Christ.
Name another movie.
Leave me shut up.
Do you really think that Lorne Michaels couldn't have saved Shane Gillis's job? Like he said, NBC. It was
That's
NBC
stupid.
higher up.
Of course he could.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Like
what
he
did
did
you say?
that. Lorne Michaels did that whole interview in the Wall Street Journal,
Mhm.
and he said that it was NBC corporate's decision to fire Shane Gillis.
Yes.
And he didn't agree with it and all that shit. Do you really believe that he could?
I do not believe it. 0.0%.
He did. Shane immediately said Lorne, like based on the conversation he had with Lorne Michaels, he knew that Lorne didn't really want to do it.
Yes.
But he could have stopped it.
didn't
Of course. He's Lorne Michaels.
By the way, I'm to be clear, I don't think Lorne Michaels needs to go put his career on the line to save Shane Gillis either.
Right,
Like that's
right.
ridiculous.
Right.
But he could have been. I'm pretty sure if he was like he's fucking staying, he'd be staying.
Right. Of
I mean, Lawrence still was enormously powerful at that company. almost as powerful as anybody. Saturday Night Live, for all its criticism, does crazy well online.
Mm-hmm. And the Tonight Show.
And he runs the
Seth
Tonight
Meyers.
Show. And yeah, he has a production deal there. He's still Lauren's not going anywhere. We all thought for a while this was going to be it. He is going to die at some point in that studio producing that show.
I bet like half the sitcoms he executive produces too.
Yeah,
I don't know what's on there
That
anymore.
terrible
but-
Keenan one.
Yeah.
And that's a big difference with SNL when I was a kid versus now, or even 10 years ago. People can just go do stuff while they're on the show.
Right.
Keenan just did a sitcom while he was on the show.
Yeah.
Got canceled, came back. What's her name? Vanessa. What's her name? Vanessa
Bayer?
She did a show while she was on there. Like, it's just different than it used to be. So.
Right.
But yeah, no, I don't.
Absolutely delusional that he said that he refuted that they go softer on the Democrats.
Oh,
than
of course, that's
Republicans. Like, delusional.
I mean, even he knows that's intellectually ridiculous.
Yeah.
The 50th anniversary for that is what, next March, I think?
Sounds right.
I do think it's weird, just like the 40th, they are doing that big, huge anniversary show on Sunday night.
Are they doing an episode the night before?
I don't know. Probably not, because everyone's there.
Right.
That's weird.
Yeah, they did the 40th, too. It's on Sunday. I understand it's a
because
better
it's prime
TV
time,
night.
I guess, but
But they're not doing it on Saturday night.
Right.
I get they're not going to do it at 11:30. Like, I get that. But it's going to be Sunday night at, whatever, start at 8 and be 2 hours, 3 hours. They're huge numbers.
I don't know what's weirder, if they do a show the night before or don't do one.
I can't imagine it, because that's a big production.
2 shows that week? Yeah.
Yeah, that seems unlikely.
Yeah.
Who will open the show? The original people still alive? Like, in some
No, because
form
they
or
didn't
fashion?
do that last time, right?
No, because they brought
came out
Chevy
on
out
his
with the
own.
update guys,
Yep.
right?
Yeah.
Right. You don't think it'll be. So who's alive? Curtin,
Chevy, Aykroyd.
Newman. Garrett Morris is dead, right?
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know that either. Belushi can't be the only one who's dead, right? It'd be kind of crazy. Garrett Morris. Is Garrett Morris still alive? Yeah, he is.
He lives on through Lamorne Morris.
That's true. He's alive. He's 87. Jesus. Huh. Yeah, I don't know. Who knows? What else?
Speaking of anniversaries, I don't know what time we're supposed to do this, but Menners wanted us to call John Featherston to talk about the 5-year anniversary of the Vigil. So I don't know
Why
what.
don't we put that? Why don't we put that on pause and we'll try that again later?
How about for the actual anniversary?
It's
which
11.
It's not.
Typically, the show goes to about noonish, so we only got an hour to hit.
Why don't we
that.
tape that?
Okay.
All right, we'll tape that later. We'll do that later.
Okay.
You think he's gone mad with power?
Nothing really funny from Coleman.
Is he just booking guests? Why does he want you to do that on the show?
I mean, technically, that's a guest, John.
To promote this thing that the Be a Man guy's doing?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, he's doing a thing. Go to it. Don't go to it. Like I care to a minimum amount about that. I have to be honest. I don't want to be an asshole, but like have a good time. I will not be there. Mike will. That's what I will say.
Definitely.
He'll be there. He's going to get there from midnight till midnight. 24 hours. He's going to sit where the vigil is. No food, no drink. He say Scott Hanson can't go to the bathroom. Nothing. He'll be in a dunk tank.
That's compelling.
Yeah,
I don't know. That's true.
Oh, for subscribers. You do it for subscribers?
Possibly.
Blind
yeah,
Mike Project.
I'd
Go
consider.
subscribe. BlindMike.net. What's going on there?
Trying to get to 10,000 on YouTube by the end of the year.
I
so
saw that.
Hurry up and go over there.
I saw that. Good.
And,
Yeah, go subscribe.
why
You
you
subscribe,
laughing?
Kev?
I'm afraid that I
It's
don't.
all right. Don't worry.
Go
I
subscribe.
did listen to the show. I'll subscribe.
Doesn't
to
hurt
that.
to subscribe on
Sorry.
YouTube.
So, I'll help you, Mike. Sorry.
You mentioned Kevin Clancy. The Jeff Foxworthy episode was copyright claimed by that son of a bitch.
Wait, Kevin Clancy?
Yes. I used a clip from KFC Radio of Jeff Foxworthy.
Really?
Yes, and I was demonetized
There you
immediately.
go. Wow. Okay, good for Kevin. He deserves that. You've been dumping on forever. Yeah, good.
But yeah, why Jeff Foxworthy's
moment.
next Why Are You Laughing?
Oof.
And,
I don't have much of a relationship with Jeff Foxworthy.
I put a disclaimer at the beginning that he may be the most boring. I say that in like kind of a good way because it seems like he's lived a nice life.
What was his big show?
Well, the Blue Collar
Game
Comedy
show.
Tour.
I'm sorry. the
Are you
game-
smart?
Oh,
Are you
Fifth grade.
smarter,
smarter
than a fifth grader?
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like all I know for
Yeah.
growing up.
That sitcom was a hit, right?
The sitcom?
Oh, Jeff Fox. Yeah.
Yeah,
That was in
Foxworthy
that was
show?
in syndication.
I mean, I'm not saying it was like a monster, but yeah, it got the
Did it,
syndication.
right?
A little bit, and I believe the New York Post called him the worst actor on television.
Oh, really? That's funny. Yeah. You like that show, Dave?
Yeah, it was a great show.
Southern and based, all the jokes.
Yep,
Changed,
Like Reba had a great show. Hers was
Changed
good.
networks, by the way. It was on ABC and NBC.
I knew that. Yeah, that's one of those weird
What was his
ones.
gimmick?
You might be a redneck.
You might be a redneck if.
Might be right. There are different examples. If you
There are.
might be a redneck. Huh, okay. What's he doing now?
Just living life.
Playing
He
golf.
invented a game.
Oh, really?
He had a special come out like a year ago.
He's definitely touring,
maybe
right?
2 years ago. Oh, yeah. I think he said he still does like
smaller venues,
50
or
dates a
whatever.
year. Or something
Yeah, he
like
probably
that.
does okay.
Yeah,
Good for him.
He was in the Garfield movie.
I bet he does unbelievable in the South.
Oh, yeah. It feels like he'd be almost bigger now if he was a new comedian.
Yeah.
You know, like in the social media world, like.
Oh, those like if he put out one, you might be a redneck a day on TikTok or something.
Oh my God. Still kind of. He's only in his 60s. Pretty young guy.
Lives on a farm. Lives a peaceful life.
There you go. Oh, there you go. So go subscribe. Huh. What else, Justin or Dave?
Nothing really good out of Coleman on that stream. I mean, they booted him at some point.
He's gone.
But
What was the one thing you retweeted that he believed?
Oh yeah,
They were
what
like,
was
let's
it?
put the BC game on. And he's like, I don't think it's worth it right now.
That's right. He's the master of like even like little subtle things where a guy clearly isn't going to score. He's like up there screaming. It's like there's no chance that's going to happen. He just doesn't know any better. Like if a guy's on third with one out, it's like a pop up to short. He expects the guy to tag up. Like he just doesn't know anything.
Coleman is. I remember I played soccer in like second grade or something.
Yeah.
Just like when everyone played.
Yeah.
And I remember I couldn't see the other end of the field. So when the crowd reacted, I would like pump my fist down so that no one would know if I was mad or happy. But I was reacting.
See, Coleman goes all in.
Yeah.
He embraces it. So yeah, they kicked him out.
Yes.
Yeah, my Yanks are in trouble.
Yeah,
I'm concerned.
Otani's out though.
He hasn't done shit the first two games anyway.
What do you think of that call not to put salt in the wound, but to pitch to Freeman instead of Betts there?
Well, my issue was, I don't want to get into the weeds here, but I was saying all along, I love Hill out of the bullpen. I don't know why he wasn't in. They brought the wrong guy. He hasn't pitched in a month.
Yeah.
They fucking walk Betts for no reason, and then load the bases anyway, so it's a bloop single you lose.
Right.
They gives him a grand slam to Freeman. He's great in that spot.
Is that pitcher the guy that the announcer called Nestor the Molester? Is it the same guy?
Yeah, I think, is it?
His name's Nestor Cortez. I don't know if it's the same one.
Might be.
I don't think it's
know.
the same
It's a tough
guy.
name.
No.
He should have pitched to Hill. Also, no reason to take Cole out. You pitch Cole another inning, he gets out of that.
86 pitches.
Yeah,
It was
I think 88, I think.
Or
But
88.
either way, he gets out of that inning, and then you're done. You can go Holmes and Weaver, and then you're done. A terribly managed game they had to have. Like, they're fucked now. I can't imagine they're going to beat this Dodgers team 4 out of 5 games. I hope I'm wrong, but it just doesn't seem likely to me.
I will say I watched game 1 with a buddy who has the MLB package, and you can watch the game but listen to Sterling and Waldman.
Oh, there you go.
That's very nice.
Yeah, you can't beat
There's
that.
something nice about that.
You can't beat that. But I was frustrated. That game 1, I was surprised. That game 1 loss annoyed me. I was annoyed the next day, which I was surprised about. Felt good to be a sports fan again. Felt alive.
Yeah.
We'll see. But yeah, they got game 2 was a disaster. Judge's a fucking loser. He's just a fucking bum. He's a loser.
No show in the biggest moments.
Loser. This is why I couldn't be an owner. I would have fired Boone. I would have released Judge after game 1.
Oh,
I would have released him.
You're going to eat those words back in New York.
I hope I'm wrong. I'd love to be wrong. I'll tell you what, George Steinbrenner not put up with any of this shit.
No, certainly not.
You remember that? Torrey moved A-Rod to like 8th in the lineup when he was slumping in the playoffs. Remember that?
Yeah.
So, I don't know. We'll see. I watched the first 2 episodes of the Red Sox thing, too.
Any good?
As well.
Did you cry?
I didn't cry, no. It's just perfectly fine nostalgia.
It's the same stuff.
Yeah, you learn nothing. It's fine. You learn nothing new, but it's
Did they
like,
mention Schilling had like an injury in that playoffs?
No, they did not. They didn't get to that.
Oh, okay.
By the way, the first person in the world who would believe that's a conspiracy is Kurt Schilling. If somebody else did. So it was fine. Like, it was good old footage, whatever. Good to see. Like a B minus. Like, I didn't. I learned nothing from it.
Good to see Grady Little. Always good.
Yeah, he did not seem playful either.
No.
I was like, why'd you do it? If you're going to be an asshole during the, like, he did not seem like he wanted to talk at all. So
really?
why do it?
Kevin Moore still as annoying as ever.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's his
He's
life.
having fun.
Yeah, he's a goofy guy. So I give B minus, B minus. Yep. Yeah. What else, Justin?
Are you gonna watch the 2024 Red Sox documentary?
I don't think I'm gonna watch that one. No, I feel like it's not gonna be great. Just a guess.
I like that. Was it here we were talking about? They said Alex Cora said that like the crew left like a month early.
Yes.
Yeah,
it sounds like it's gonna be great for a terrible team when shit's going down. They're all gone. So I don't know.
Can't wait.
I don't know. What else?
Speaking of annoying humans, Jason Kelce, they're possibly
Was he doing like a late night show?
Late night show
Yeah.
on ESPN, which I don't think
This
the
is gonna
concept
be
of that is a
bad.
bad idea. But why him? Like, he is everywhere.
Well, because
right
it's
now.
just time.
I know.
It's just timing.
But it doesn't it make sense to kind of do that with, now you saw what Gutfeld's doing on Fox
Yeah.
News.
Yeah.
So like these cable channels kind of getting
But
into the mix on that
The
stuff.
mistake they always, I don't know if this is the plan. The mistake they always make with this shit is like, well, then Jason Kelce has to do a monologue.
Right.
And then a segment and then a guest, just the way Carson did.
It's not gonna be obviously not gonna be every night, right?
assume not.
I would
What,
hope
once a week or something?
probably.
How much are they paying him for that, though?
I'm sure he's making a killing. I would think.
They should put a fucking podcast in at that time. Pardon my take or whatever.
I guess.
Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
something like that.
I guess. I don't. He's annoying, so I mean, I get why it's happening, but I don't know if anyone's gonna watch it.
It'd be Friday nights. So once a week.
Well, I mean, whatever. Fine. Good luck. I mean, I won't watch it, but who knows? What else?
I feel like I would want a lot of money because that's going to fail so drastically that he should take a shit ton of
They
money.
could probably, but they'll camouflage it. They'll say, "Oh, YouTube and Twitter will watches." I mean, that's like no. I mean, no one is. Oh, Friday night. Like what time? Midnight? Like they're games. What?
Friday night, starting in January.
Really? Just him?
Yeah, so they're up against basketball and hockey on the West Coast.
Just weird. Yeah, going to the NBA.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, I don't know. Well, you got me. What else?
That's pretty much it.
Yeah, Justin.
You smell smoke this morning?
No.
Oh.
What happened?
There was a bunch of forest fires.
I did see that. It was one big one in Salem or something, right?
Yes, and the smoke is settled. It should be settled around here. So
Thank you, Justin. I appreciate
You didn't
it.
smell smoke outside?
I didn't.
It's already gone. All
No,
right.
no, I didn't.
Oh,
I didn't either.
It was pretty strong.
Really?
Yeah.
What were you guys talking about before I got here with Mutt about the show? What were you saying?
Well, the conversation kind of evolved. They played a clip from the other night that I hadn't heard.
So
But then
I didn't hear 1 second, other than when it froze.
Well, you're
That's
gonna
all
love
I
this.
said.
I think that's might be.
This is the only clip that matters.
Who's laughing there?
I figured it was Justin.
no, that's the guy who was recording it, Mike from Providence.
Oh, is that Mutt talking or?
I think
That's
it's Tate.
Aton.
Yeah.
Oh, because he's remote.
Yeah.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
2 more weeks.
Justin, you got 2 more.
Yeah.
Well, that's where the conversation went. Is like I haven't watched a few, so I guess I'm just gonna have to watch the last now.
I think you have to watch the finale.
Skip
right?
this one, and
I think you have to watch the finale. But they're not bringing them back, right?
He didn't make it seem like they were.
No, I can't imagine.
Neither guy wants to. Aton doesn't want to.
Right. I think Mutt wants to with somebody else.
Right.
Like he loves the Bomber. He loves Mohegan. He loves gambling. Like he would love to do it with somebody. Like I swear to God, I said this. He should do it with Montante.
Right.
You get the same amount of viewers.
Mutt would
Not
look
more.
at that as not a professional.
Right. That's what I mean. Mutt would be a snob. He would be like, that would be a way better show. First of all, way more Minifan engagement.
Definitely.
Like, nope, Minifans have bailed on this show because it stinks. Like this would be a winner, I think. No?
There is zero difference between Michael Montante and Aton Shander in terms of the name recognition world.
Also, I understand that the amount of followers is important to Aton, but Montante gets way more reaction.
Oh, definitely.
I bet.
Yeah.
So, if you take away Minifan stuff. So
I bet Montante has more followers than his dumb betting thing.
Probably does.
Yeah.
Like, why not do that? But you're right. Mutt would be like, no, it's not a real show. Like, I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like, first of all, like, none of it's real. Nobody knows that. Like, it's all gambling, I don't know.
It would be more. I think Mutt would agree to this. It would be more interesting to have a guy that gambles like Montante than a guy that has a market-based strategy.
I would think, although but keep in mind, Mutt picked, he wanted to work with Aton, so maybe he doesn't know, right?
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
But he knows, he is critical of the media. He understands why, Barstool is successful, stuff like that. So if he understands that stuff, it's weird to
You would think you would
partner with
understand
Shander.
that.
He probably thought the marketing power of whatever that odd shopper thing is would help, but really meant nothing.
Who knows? I know about Tommy John. I'm actually wearing Tommy John pants and underwear today. The episode is sponsored by Tommy John. Most comfortable underwear you'll ever wear in your life. That's all you need to know. Everything else is they're just words. Shop Tommy John right now for huge savings. 25% off your first order at TommyJohn.com/Kirk. 25% at TommyJohn.com/Kirk to make you feel great, comfortable, and feeling good all winter long, keeping you warm. TommyJohn.com/KIRK. TommyJohn.com/Kirk. 25% off Tommy John.
Polar thought that Hinchcliffe shit was going to have some kind of impact. Did you see that
Who did?
tweet?
Greg thought that?
Yeah. I get the Hinchcliffe was just messing around, but many people who will watch this won't. This might be remembered as one of the bigger political blunders of modern times.
Someone
What a fiasco.
texted.
He's a Polar comedian.
Well,
A buddy texted me yesterday and was like, "There's no way they thought this would help the Trump campaign," and I was like, "It's not going to ruin it."
I think like everything else.
Nothing
I keep
matters at
saying
this
this.
point.
Everything's a wash. I don't care if he goes on Rogan. I don't care if Kamala goes on whatever. I don't care if Bruce Springsteen. I don't care if Madison Square. It's all a wash. People are voting for who they're voting for. Everything else is just something to do. That's it. All these, unless they come on here, that would be different.
Sure.
If you reach out to Vice President Harris.
I'll reach out again.
Okay, good. Think she'll do it?
Though I think Walls is a better shot
Crunch
for
time.
us.
Coach Walls.
Coach Walls. Yeah. We're allies.
I would do basketball season 2 if Tim Walls was our coach.
Can I make a pitch?
More of a football guy.
Sure.
I'd love to play on the basketball team. I reached out to Justin. I know I'm not a.
You're tall.
I know I'm not
There isn't a
necessarily in the
basketball team.
world, but I've been on twice now. So
What's the point? So what, Mike? What does that have to do with playing or not playing?
average height on your team was
Did you play in high school?
5'6". I played in high school. Didn't play in college, so I'm not like a
Good
ringer,
player?
but good shooter.
Okay.
Can get rebounds. You guys clearly could not get anything off the glass.
That's true. If
Justin's running up the court. He's like huffing and puffing after one time down.
Ooh,
so
never missed.
Got a little help there in terms of getting back on defense.
Never missed a shot,
So-
right?
Never missed a shot.
Never missed a shot.
Wow.
Yeah, season 2. Yeah, absolutely consider. Yeah, I don't know if there's going to be a season 2. To be honest with you, but if there is, why not? Well, something will have to happen again. I think. I don't know.
Josh and James should just call basketball games on YouTube. Like, just put a basketball game on.
Yeah, old ones.
Point the camera at themselves.
Even the old ones.
Yeah,
Watch
or old
them.
one. Yeah.
Oh, that'd be great.
Yeah. I mean,
NBA Finals or something.
That would be something.
They should do that. Yeah.
Or pick a high school team and just follow their
That's
entire
true.
season,
Yes.
and they can do the.
That'd be great.
I would watch it.
That would be fun. They just set their stuff up at the high school game and just freaking out. Parents like, what the fuck is this stuff? But I mean, obviously Josh is the alpha.
Yeah.
But you need James.
Yes, I agree.
James does a good job.
Yeah, he's the info guy. Kind of.
Yeah, he's the Susan Waldman. He's got his own
He is the
thing
Susan
going
Waldman.
on. you know?
Yes. Yeah, he is the Susan. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's true. Staying at the home run the other night, Susan was muttering about something in the background. It's like, Susan, shut up. 3 straight nights because they're in New York. Is that right or no?
Yeah, I think so. Right?
Games are the next 3 nights, yeah?
It should be, yeah.
Yeah, because 6 and 7 are Friday and Saturday. Yeah.
Monday, Tuesday. Oh, they take Thursday off and then
Yeah.
classic baseball. Game 7 on a Saturday night.
Yeah.
Because they're afraid of the NFL. If you notice, they didn't play yesterday either.
I think that's why.
Yeah, they want no part of the NFL. This year's doing very well. I saw Drellick tweet about that this morning. Numbers are good.
A lot of that probably has to do with Japan too. They said
would think
Japan
so.
got 3 times the ratings.
2 markets.
I'm
are
not about
good,
just
too.
U.S. I'm not about just the U.S. ratings are good though. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure in Japan it's astronomical.
Yeah.
I would think.
I mean, it's not like small market teams this year. 2 good
Oh,
markets. I
2
guess,
massive.
so.
Yeah, two biggest markets really there is, and the 2 biggest franchises. So
Yeah.
What else, Justin?
I do love, speaking of the Puerto Rican Tony Hinchcliffe stuff, these big like Democrat accounts. When these things happen, they come out with tweets like, "The son of my Puerto Rican neighbors was a strong Trump supporter." We actually got into a heated discussion over that a few weeks ago. After the speaker at Trump's rally joked that Puerto Rico is a, quote, floating island of garbage, he now says that Trump can fuck off. One less vote.
Wow.
Oh man.
That's a real Justin right there. He doesn't like hearing that. He's a Trump guy, but he's gonna vote for his father.
Yep.
That's right.
It's a week from tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Oh God, thank you, God. Please be over with it.
It's all over.
What else?
That's all. All good.
No. We have anything, Lord Kevin, or no?
Going to Scotland. Have you been to Scotland?
I have never been to Scotland.
So,
No, I've been to
try to-
Ireland, but yeah. Where are you going with?
I'm going with my wife. 2-year
Yeah.
anniversary trip.
Congratulations.
So,
No
thank
kids
you.
yet?
Not yet. Although she has 4 friends that we went on an Airbnb trip this last weekend with, all pregnant.
All pregnant.
Yeah,
she
so-
itching though?
I don't know. I mean, like,
How old are you?
I'm 20, about to be 29.
Yeah, you're getting there. She's the same age?
Yeah.
You just bought the house?
Yeah, so
I mean, it's
and then they got
Dave,
the
it's kinda
dog. I
time,
got
no?
like all the steps has already been taken.
Yeah,
So
it's
but
finished.
Time to
Start
plant-
leaving it in, buddy.
Time to
Enjoy
plant that
Scotland.
seed, yeah. Pull and pray is over now.
like
Time
to try to
just-
wait a little bit longer, maybe. But
Why? How much longer do you want to wait for?
I don't know. I have a good life right now, so.
Well, do you want? You can also not want to have kids.
No, I mean, I'm definitely
Justin
not
doesn't want to.
anti-kids. I'd like to have
Yeah.
kids, but you
Okay.
know, so.
Well, is she pushing?
I mean, I think she would like it to be sooner rather
How about
than
your
later.
How about
yeah.
your parents?
My parents are definitely very ready.
How about her
the
parents?
Same. Yeah.
Oh. Do they even have grandkids yet?
No, this would be the
Ooh.
first. So
Yeah.
this is why there's a lot
Christ
of pressure.
child.
There's a lot of help,
so-
though. That's a
Christ
lot of
child.
help.
Are they all local?
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have to raise this kid.
No, I know.
Right,
My-
Dave?
Right.
They want a best friend.
Yeah, my mother-in-law
That's right.
comes over already like twice a week, helps with the dog, so she's ready to go.
If you get your wife pregnant, when she's pregnant, you have to like with her stomach, like show her the McDonald's thing, show her the
Just
just
start
to
getting
Just
it
gonna
done.
say, it moves
start the
fast. We're
process.
talking
Get it
about it in
done
theory
early.
now. Next thing you know, he's having the McDonald's.
They probably have,
yeah, it's how fast life is.
they probably have kids books from McDonald's. You could read the stuff.
I think they probably definitely
They definitely do.
There's no
because
question.
it's a child's restaurant.
Settle down, Mike.
It is.
Well, it's also I think it's for everybody, but it does have a child.
Yes.
Huh. What town did you buy your house in?
Marlboro. But I lived in Bedford. I used to be right by you. And then it's like impossible to buy a house in Lexington, Bedford area. So
that is definitely true.
So yeah, we got a better deal out here in Marlboro. But
that's a nice area.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Do you work close by there or no?
I work remote, so one day a week in Newton though, so it's not bad.
That's easy.
Yeah,
okay,
so,
good.
Yeah,
good. All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Go to Blind Mike, as I said. What's so the rest of the week looks like what?
Wednesday is Mutt and of course Ryan Thompson.
Oh, this is the last week of your bookings.
Yes.
Those have not been overturned yet.
The only reason Mutt gets in here.
I haven't heard anything about it. Yeah.
Okay.
And some would say maybe he wasn't able to book somebody for Thursday, and that's why he wanted to do the surprise special guest. I don't know. That's what some people would say.
Is it just Mike on Thursday?
As of right now.
My
Unless
Happy birthday.
we have to reach out to those surprise guests. But
Portnoy's already told me he's flying in private. He loves birthdays. One thing Dave and I like One thing Dave and I love are birthdays. So we have a big birthday time together.
Right.
Yeah. With Whitney, who I'm sure really wants to drive here to celebrate my birthday.
He was here last year.
My birthday.
Yeah, he was.
I believe so.
Oh, so it's
Is
a
that
tradition.
Right?
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Yes.
I mean, it would make sense because then you can do unnamed.
Episode as the
Doesn't
pants.
it makes sense for him?
Well, then you're in the same spot for unnamed.
It actually makes it a lot more complicated.
I think you think
Does?
it's for him? He's got to drive. I mean, what do you think's easier for him? Not driving here and back, or
that's
driving?
yeah,
here?
that's
Oh no, but I mean,
right,
it wouldn't
no.
make unnamed more complicated.
No, he's done. He did unnamed
just
before.
do it.
Technically, it does add an element for sure. But
He did it here before, didn't he?
Yes.
Yeah, once, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Whitney will be here at some point. Whitney will be here during Surviving, I will say.
Any Carrabis coming up or no? After baseball's done,
call him up. See what he's doing. Is he taping something right now? Probably. We'll call him anyway. I think Carrabis will be back for sure. What was I saying about? Oh, Whitney and I, our paths cross memorably at least once during Surviving. I'll say that.
Interesting.
So I think we'll have him on after that. And I think I'm going to go down to during Surviving. I think I'm going to go down to the bus at some point down in Nashville.
Really?
Yeah.
Hello, Kirk.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm excellent. How are you?
Good. Our guest was asking, are you going to be here anytime soon? I said, probably once baseball ends, things open up, right?
Yeah, once baseball is over, I have nothing to do until February.
Disgraceful. Fucking I was just saying, disgraceful. My guy Hill should be pitching in that spot, and you do not walk bets. It's a fucking... Boone should have been fired after... Oh, George Steinbrenner would have fired Boone after game one. Fired him.
He would. Yes, I 100% agree. Tim Hill, he sucked with the White Sox, but he's been great for the Yankees.
Great.
Your Yankees, Blind Mike's Yankees. Yeah,
Damn right.
Damn straight.
Great. And I don't understand. And I understand leaving Cole in. I mean, taking Cole out. I don't understand that.
Listen, some of these games are determined on a computer before the game, and that's why Alex Cora is the best manager in baseball, because he has feel.
And he cheats, yeah. But I would say, that's what I was thinking too. I was saying this to somebody actually. Like everyone's like killing, and so am I, killing Boone. But Cashman is clearly involved in that decision as well.
To a degree, but I'm sure they just have all their nerds. Like the fact that their pitching coach is just like an analytics nerd and not like a former big league pitcher. They care more about the numbers than they do about feel.
What do you think about Mark Pryor, the old Cubs pitcher with that gray beard?
It hurts me just to see him aging. Like that's my generation of baseball. That's now like the old guy. It's very sad. Makes me feel very old.
Remember him, Mike? He was a big Cubs prospect. He was
when I was really into baseball. Pryor was
he was great, and now he's an old guy with a beard. It's depressing.
It's crazy.
Him and Kerry Wood.
Yeah. What's to do with you, anything?
Nothing really. Yeah, I mean, I'm just waiting for the World Series to be over. Did you make predictions? Probably not.
For the World Series?
Mm-hmm.
I picked the Yankees in 6 before it started. Now, you get 96 could happen all over again. Lost the first 2 games, won the next 4. I don't think that's going to happen. I do not feel confident. I don't like the way this team's playing. I don't like Boone. Judge is a fucking loser. If I were the Yankees, I would release Judge. When the game starts tonight, I'd say Aaron Judge is released at the start of the game. Dead serious. And then I would give Juan Soto $70 billion to re-sign with the team.
I'm sure he would take that too. Have you seen the movement to give Aaron Judge a standing ovation?
Oh my God! Again, Steinbrenner would be vomiting in his grave if he knew that. A standing. What do we? Look, I'm a mental health guy. So are you. A standing ovation for what? Sucking?
Yeah, I mean, listen, I would never do it. I think like at the beginning of the year when Jaron Duran was struggling, there was a movement to give him a standing ovation. I was like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing it.
Yeah, we hate gay people. The Red Sox documentary was fine, except for those fake EEI callers. That was really lame. That was pretty lame.
I thought what was the most upsetting about the documentary was just how Nomar kind of got a raw deal in that one. Like it kind of just painted him as like a whiny baby and didn't do enough of a good job. Like I think it's the best 2004 documentary ever made.
Wow.
But
of the two.
I do.
There's been two,
I
right?
do, but
or no?
No, there's been like the World Series film. There's been Four Nights in October. There's been a bunch of like short films, whatever.
Who can forget about that?
Go ahead.
Short films.
Short films.
But Kirk,
Yes.
you know that Nomar at the peak of his popularity was a megastar, and
Absolutely.
they made him seem kind of like
But he was
like,
a baby.
oh,
But he was a baby though too. At the end, he was being like, you can't sit in the dugout while the other guys are standing up during that game when Jeter breaks his face. You can't do that.
Well, I mean, can't you relate to the guy? I mean, getting moved to the radio.com app, and it's like, hey, we're just going to move forward.
shut up every day.
Here, we're still paying him. That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So you were bitter. He had every right to be bitter. They
But
were
the
like,
stories
we want A-Rod.
the stories about the 04 World Series, they won it and they traded him though. Like I don't know how you're supposed to do it. And he didn't agree to be interviewed. Like be a big boy and get interviewed.
Yeah, I was a little disappointed that he didn't agree to be interviewed, and then Jeter and A-Rod were being babies. They didn't want to be interviewed about it either.
Well, I don't. They lost. I mean, I guess. I mean, the only
Have some
Yankee,
humility.
the only Yankees in are Joe Torre, who's an MLB guy in Sheffield, right?
Yeah, Sheffield, because he was like, I don't care. I showed up.
Yeah, he didn't really seem like he gave a fuck. But yeah, overall, I thought it was pretty good. You must have loved it. It's just pure nostalgia.
Yeah, I loved it. I thought it was an A.
An A. Okay.
Wow.
Okay. All right. All right. Well, nothing else going on? No.
No, when you called me the other day, I was doing my podcast, but to chime in on the Tyler Milliken situation, to my knowledge, is not Asian.
Tyler Milliken. Who's that?
Well, yeah, I was going to say.
It's the one that was talking to Tony
Maz is,
Maz.
Tony Maz.
Oh, he's
I
not
was
Asian.
talking to Milliken earlier.
Yes, and Tony Maz thinks he's a dork, right? He's a nerd.
Yeah.
That's why I gave him the unfortunate Asian name.
Right.
Yes.
Gen
Okay.
Z.
Yes, Gen Z Asian name. All right. Okay. All right. I'll talk to you later.
All right. We'll see you.
There you go. You asked a question, Kevin.
I
get an
appreciate
answer.
it.
The Rocket
Thank
will
you.
be in studio. I think semi-frequently during the offseason, actually. We always like having Jared around. He's very sensitive about coming on the show.
I believe Menners does not like Jared Carrabis.
Jared's an A chair guy, though. He's a B chair guy at Menners. Menners is booking the B chair.
Oh, interesting.
I would put Jared. People aren't going to like to hear this. Mike, obviously, is an A chair guy. And Jared is obviously an A chair guy.
Wow.
Polar, if he's here, is an A chair guy. Whitney's an A chair guy. Those are the four A chair guys.
That's it.
Mount Rushmore.
Yes.
All right.
What about Michael
Because there's a certain band.
Mike
that's-
Montante. Mike, I was thinking of a Mike, right? Mike Montante is
He's
an
an
A
A-chair
chair
guy.
guy.
Klemmer would be.
Klemmer's an A chair
Yeah.
guy. Yes. Matt Mutnansky, the brother who drives by with the fried chicken, is an A chair guy.
Still an
The
unbelievable
Viking
story.
is an A chair guy. His uncle with the long hair is an A chair guy. If you go and wave your arms for the crowd to make noise while Steven Gostkowski's kicking a field goal at a high school game, you're not an A chair guy. You're a B chair guy, which is fine. So Mutt does not, Menendez does not want Mutt on the show.
It appears that way.
I mean, look, it's a reasonable conversation.
Yep.
We know this. Like the downloads have never been higher in the show ever. We just found out last week, like literally ever, except for the days Mutt's here.
What? That can't be.
not talented.
Justin,
It goes to like it's
it was
surprising.
shocking.
It's
It was
a huge
shocking.
It has that
drop-off?
kind of data.
We have sometimes when shows Mutt does the show, literally 4 downloads.
It's
Wow.
tough.
Wow.
People unsubscribe and then resubscribe.
Well, that's good. You want that. I don't know if
It's
that's still
good.
true.
No, it's good for the
That
it's good for the
boosts the
algorithm,
numbers.
and maybe that's why the other numbers are so inflated.
Yeah.
Could be.
But people, I'll see people on the street just weeping, and they'll say, "Please stop." And I'm just like, "Well, I mean, I'm friends with the guy. What am I supposed to do?"
So
The refs have been bad in every game.
So Wednesday's the last day until Thanksgiving. The last Mutt.
Is that true? Oh,
Well, if Menendez
doesn't book
has
him.
his way.
that's probably maybe ever.
Yeah.
Well, he's going to have to replace Menners, though. Mutt, though. You
Mutt
can't
should
just
replace
cancel Mutt.
Menners on Menner's show, and Menners should just maybe you could do that. Maybe you could. Maybe it's one of those things where you have to just go back down to the minors, get your swing back, get back on the Minifan
Could
Network,
be.
which he thinks he's too good for, and maybe get his groove back. What do you think, Justin?
I could see like a Mutt to midnight sort of thing, or
Or like 420 with Mutt and those guys?
yeah, Mutt should hop on.
Just
Here we go.
Yeah, I mean, it can't be worse than that.
Isn't that what it was called? Mutt till midnight? That sounds familiar.
No, it was? Maybe, I don't know.
When he was on After Mike Adams, I thought that's what it was
Oh,
called.
that's right. God, he would do those shows.
I could be
10
wrong.
to midnight, remember?
I was on.
Oh, that's right. He used to text me during the breaks. It's like, I'm asleep. I don't care that the show's not going well. No one's listening. But yeah, there's a big drop-off. Big. I would say Joe's probably more of an A-chair guy right now.
Oh, definitely.
Wouldn't you say? Joe the liberal.
Yes.
Yeah.
He did well at the debate.
He did, huh? You stayed? I think he was relatively sober.
Yeah.
He's more sober than Mutt.
Served our country.
We think. Yep. We don't really. Do we know that for sure? Have been vetted properly?
No, but I trust him.
All right. So Mutt's with who?
Ryan Thompson.
Ryan Thompson.
Yep.
And then who is in?
For the big
so
birthday?
Mike, we don't know who.
Yeah, we don't know who yet. We'll find somebody.
You think so?
The big surprise.
Oh, a big cake waiting for you.
Oh God, I hope so. Legitimately, 50 years old. Very, very strange. I guess I'm not a big age guy. It's weird though.
Is there anything in your 50s that you're like marking down that you want to do?
Yeah, I want to climb Mount Kilimanjaro.
All right. I wasn't sure. You know?
What's your bucket list?
Yeah, I know,
bucket list items?
To get to 60, I think, is about it. I'm not a big, Well, I will say this. Like, I always tease. I was just like, this will definitely be the last decade in which I do this show. I may do it till I'm 56 or 58, but I'm not going to be until I'm 60 doing this. So, like, there is that. Like, this will be the last decade at work, I think, of doing this stuff.
Wow.
Which is strange. I'm signed through September of 2027, so a little less than 3 years. And then I think I'll do one more if Dave wants me to do one more. And I think that'd probably be it. Because what age is it like? I don't know. What age is it, when you're 56 and doing the show and like doing trivia and like flying around doing, I don't know. At some point, you're too old, I think.
That's always, to me, been an interesting barstool discussion in general, where it's like when Portnoy gets to that age. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like rock stars.
Yeah.
Like rock stars for a long time. I remember the Time Magazine article was making fun of the Rolling Stones when they were 40.
Right.
But you had nothing to compare it to. Like this is sort of the first generation of like podcast, internet people being in their 40s and 50s. And like, I don't know, I'm 58. Can I be diving on the floor in a barstool event in Chicago? Probably not.
And Frank is 57.
Yeah. So I don't think your days fit, is it like, when does it become, and maybe it is already. I don't know. So put it this way, it's closer to that than it is not at this point. So I don't know, but this will be it one way or another, I think. Decade-wise, who knows? I know about DraftKings. The NBA is finally here. We talked about this on the show the other day. Dave talked about this on Name the other day, right? So you pick a player, whoever, Jason Tatum, and if he has the most points, rebounds, and assists combined in a given night, you win a certain amount for a bet, right? Is that what it is, or free bets or something?
Yeah, there's $1 million that goes out in free bets.
Dispersed,
and if your player.
Yeah. There's also this. There's you can select two or more players to choose if they have more or less stats, like points, rebounds, 3-pointers, and more. Track your picks for a shot at a huge cash prize. That's all there is to it. Pick 6 available in most states: California, Texas, Missouri, Georgia, more. And for all the first-time Pick 6 players, check this out. New customers play $5 to get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Hoop it up all season long with the newest, most fun way to play fantasy sports. Pick 6 from DraftKings. Download the DraftKings Pick 6 app now. Use code KIRK, code Kirk, for new customers to pay $5 to get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Only at DraftKings Pick 6. The crown is yours. What was I going to ask you guys? So we'll know more about the other thing tomorrow, we think?
Yes.
Okay. Yep. Okay. So the rest of your day look like, Justin?
Going to clip the show.
Clip the show.
Just, I don't know.
Clip the show.
Productive.
The show.
What are you answering for him for? I'm asking him. What?
Try to help.
Very productive.
Clip the show. Then what are you doing? Just asking what the rest of your day looks like.
Clip the show.
It's not a test. I'm just curious. As a pal, as a buddy.
I got to go eat.
Have to. Where are you going to go?
I don't know yet.
Around here?
Like I said, I've been clogged up with Duchess, so I'm not like...
That video of him with the fucking kid, that's this...
Oh,
I
couldn't
can't
watch it.
I can't listen to him vomit anymore.
I couldn't watch it.
I can't listen to him vomit again.
Couldn't watch it. Couldn't watch it. Couldn't watch it. I'm going to start making him eat just objects. Like a desk. Like just stuff.
Just things.
Yeah, just stuff, I think.
Oh, I hear like once he starts getting burps first. And
Oh,
I got to take my headphones out.
It's the grossest person alive. What are you thinking for lunch today? I mean, you probably have to go to the Arches today.
I think you have to.
The old Justin would be asking questions, the camera up like he did at Subway that time.
Right.
Trying to get to the bottom of these controversies. Why do kids know about this?
Yeah.
Justin, why don't you ask little kids at McDonald's today how they know about McDonald's?
Okay.
You know? What do you think, Mike?
I think that's a good idea.
What?
No, it's not. That's not the same predicament.
Well, because they're in it.
Right.
Oh, you should find kids like
With
out of
peanut
the park.
allergies who have stupid parents. It's a small
Not stupid
sample
parents.
size.
Curious parents.
Go up to random kids.
Well,
and be
definitely
like,
not
"Have you ever
curious.
heard
Just the
McDonald's?"
opposite.
I posed the question, didn't I?
Overprotective parents.
No. Definitely,
Helicopter parents.
definitely not. That's just the one thing that scares the shit out of us.
Stop clicking your pen.
That and large breasts.
What's the day look like for you, Dave?
If a little kid has a peanut allergy and the enormous breasts, Dave is going to shit his pants. That's what I would say.
I just think enormous breasts are they're overwhelming.
I agree.
They're just
I think comically, yes. Yeah.
Like I had a buddy who would
Sydney
only
Sweeney?
date-
Oh no, those are perfect.
I'm asking Dave, you pervert. You sicko.
Jesus.
Serial killer asshole.
Too quick there,
Oh,
Justin.
no.
Settle in.
Oh, those are perfect. Not too big. Sydney Sweeney's just.
Sydney Sweeney.
Dave, brother. I'm sorry. Dave.
That's a tough one.
But they're not like.
because she has
This
such
girl,
a whole-
Taylor Mathis, is like comical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a level. You know what I mean?
Sydney Sweeney also has this wholesome look. Not that Taylor Mathis doesn't though either.
She's
Like,
a
I don't
perfectly
know,
lovely
some-
woman. I'm just
Yeah,
saying her
yeah.
breasts are enormous.
Yeah.
And could lead to a lifetime in a wheelchair if she's not careful.
Right.
Then she's an old lady with huge boobs in a wheelchair. And you think, what happened?
Yeah.
And she's broke. She's in prison.
Did you think if you do see an old lady in a wheelchair,
I immediately touch her breasts.
she had massive, she had
I say,
real nice.
I say, show me
hooters on
your,
her,
show me your sweater meat.
That's
I say,
interesting to think
yes.
about.
Let's see the hammers, baby. Oh my God, the torture you went through as a teenager. But are Taylor Mathis? Those have to be real, right?
Oh, they're definitely real. Yeah.
Well, how do you know that?
You just know. You just know. It's about yeah.
Okay.
How would you know?
I would think most people, the fake boobs are a little bit more sturdy. They're a little bit more.
I see what you're saying.
Tough.
Yeah, yeah. There's that one video you're talking about. They're bouncing around.
Yeah, like
Oh,
she's in Cancun and shit.
I don't know where she was, Dave. You would know that. I'm not that invested.
Sounds like you really hate these videos, Dave.
Oh, it's the algorithm.
You're the one that's drooling over Sydney Sweeney.
Oh, she's perfect.
I don't find her to be. She's a lovely woman. I don't find her to be like her face to be. Not
Isn't
for
like
me.
older Isn't this what women? Coleman said though?
He's right.
Yeah.
The man's right about things. We don't
Mid,
miss
she's
it.
mid.
That's what kids say now.
Yeah.
I mean, Coleman's like his mid-20s, but like Harry says that.
Yeah.
What's that?
Yeah, Coleman, I'm sure would turn down Sydney. Sydney Sweeney's coming
Well,
up talking
he
to him.
probably would.
Justin, I think you would. Yes, maybe if it was SIDNEY, there was an older male accountant named Sydney Sweeney, he wouldn't. But yes, Harry had a funny line the other day. We were talking about. We were driving. Somehow the movie Fiddler on the Roof came up.
Sure.
And he's like, "Oh, they're remaking that Diddler on the Roof with P. Diddy." It made me laugh.
That's good.
Very funny. I was like, "Oh boy, here we go.
Well done.
We're off to the races here."
You should have said. Well, plot wise, that wouldn't make much sense.
I mean,
Harry.
That's big with those kids now. It's like Diddy jokes.
I imagine.
Like, which
Yeah.
I picture myself, somebody that famous when I was in 7th grade. That would be.
I'm surprised though,
huge.
because Diddy was beyond irrelevant for.
But it's TikTok. It's like
Yeah, but now it's
They
on
would
everything.
know who he was though.
I don't think Harry would have known he was 2 years
No, I
ago.
don't think
No,
so.
no. But he knows because now everybody, like, they know who Hawk to it. Like, it's just it becomes this
Just see it on everything.
algorithm where it's like they know Dave, they know, and like every once in a while I'll see the video of me. The only video he ever sees of me is what, Justin?
Mini golf. You freaking out at mini golf.
Or I just missed the putt, right?
Yes.
He sees it like all the time.
Oh, you must have been everywhere with the unnamed stuff, with the Brianna chicken fry and
Yeah,
Zach
but
Bryan videos.
they watch more like when he watched them, like what is this? What is this?
Yeah.
You don't need a story with the mini golf.
Correct.
Like
yeah.
the Brianna chicken fries.
Like he
okay,
doesn't.
what is this?
Harry doesn't know who Brandon Chicken Fry or Zach Bryan is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope. Does not know. He knows who whoever. But the P Diddy thing is like a joke now because they do. It's like the one he likes where like they Trump's talking, but it's not him, and they say
Oh, the
ridiculous
AI?
things. They fucking love those things. They love them. God, the world's fucked. It's fucked.
I guess I just didn't know if Diddy was a big enough. Like when I was a kid, I would have known the name Mick Jagger or whatever, but I might not know who it was.
Well, but Harry knows, like, yeah, but it becomes like other, because I'm like, I was with him the other day or something, and he said, he made an Epstein Island joke. So he's watching like videos about
kid's
Diddy or
good.
something. Yeah, I'm like, I don't know what the
Well
fuck is
informed.
This kid's edgy.
But I let him, that's the problem is I don't watch these horror movies. It's a gateway drug, I suppose. I don't know. Tomorrow Tuesday?
Oh yeah,
We're back.
we're back. No sweat.
Are we in the final season?
Not quite. Oh, tomorrow's actually
Season premiere?
the season 7 finale.
Oh, good point by Jeff D. Lowe. Jeff Foxworthy, guest shark. I did forget about
Was
that.
he?
Yes,
Yes.
yes, he's certainly worth $100 million, I believe.
That's right.
He doesn't have
Yeah.
money.
And he also mentioned to me, you might be hearing from one Christopher Klemmer today, if you want to watch that. because Jeff's. Yeah, you might. I like the Klemmer when he kind of stands up and like puts his hands together. It's kind of.
What's the
big moment?
There's one drop of his I really like. It's like I'm gonna take out my scalpel and I'm gonna carve you up.
I know he said
something like that.
I think he's have a good showing today, but I do think my friend Ohio's Tate is going to be going back to Chicago. I think that's my prediction. I could be wrong. We'll cover it on Wednesday, I suppose. So Wednesday we're here.
Yes.
Okay. I'll be wearing my Miltons I wore the other night. I don't think I can. I don't know if I can announce this or not, but I'm going to be appearing somewhere tomorrow night, Barstool related too. But I don't think one of the surprise. I don't know. So keep an eye on that.
Interesting.
On the interwebs, as what's his face? Who's the terrible guy who used to be on Greg Hill Show who hates Asian people?
Oh, Fitzy?
Fitzy, yeah. He's one of those guys. Like, there's the people who say that, interwebs, and people who don't.
Yeah.
It's like a line of like people we like and don't like, I think. Like on the old interwebs, they're kids.
I believe he still writes the Big 103 stingers.
Oh, he does?
So he's still around.
Oh, like what? Like
He's the voice of the Patriots.
No, whatever you're thinking, no.
He's not the voice of the Patriots.
Well, you know what I mean. Like,
He's at the Patriots game.
He does a
He's
lot
like,
of stuff
can
with
you
the
name
Patriots.
Halloween candy?
Oh, in
scoreboard.
Yeah,
He'll
it's
be
the,
like, we asked Devon Godshaw how many Halloween candies. Can you name more than him?
That's got to be like so. It's got to be heartbreaking. But he likes it, I guess. So I was sorry to see Jerry Thornton. His brother passed away. But yeah, what were you saying, Mike?
I was gonna say whatever you're thinking is not correct because you're thinking of just like a corny joke.
Yes.
The Big 103 stingers are more like roll down the window. Big 103 just farted.
Oh, really?
It's like, it makes no sense.
We did it a long time ago.
Oh,
See if we have
throw it on.
I know what you're talking about.
It's like what? I don't even
I
understand.
have a vague memory of that.
Yeah.
That's funny. Oh, you still doing them?
He does like sports one. You can tell when they're him, kind of.
Yeah. That's funny.
And some he actually does the reads for. So
I don't think we still have the old ones, unfortunately.
It's too bad.
Yeah.
We don't. Yeah. What's on there right now?
Let's see.
Is it the music or commercial?
Africa by Toto.
Perfect.
Good song.
Before that, Crazy Train.
Oh God.
Killer Queen. It's still rock and roll to me. Plush.
Killer Queen's a big song with kids too for some reason. Like it falls into some out. They like it.
Maybe like when the movie came out.
No, it's like newer than that. Like something just happened. I don't fucking know.
Just in the background of all these videos.
Yeah, something happens where it's one video and then it just takes off.
Yeah.
So strange. I don't know.
Dave, any dates lined up with Karen Reed coming up or what?
No. I don't believe so.
Have you been talking to her at all or no?
I have not been.
No?
No.
No updates on that.
But maybe when she starts speaking a little bit, we'll get an exclusive. I think of her Vanity Fair.
Definitely not exclusive. She's fucking talked to 50 people.
We'll get the first one, right? Outside of like local media.
Outside of all the ones she's national and local media?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's not so exclusive, Dave.
Right, maybe we'll ask tougher questions.
Yeah, we'll
Definitely not exclusive.
We'll ask tougher questions.
Yeah.
We'll ask tougher questions.
I think her Vanity Fair thing's out today, I think.
Oh, is that right?
I think.
There'll be nothing new in there, right? No. It's an interesting potential season 3 one. Potential.
Yeah.
Potential. We'll see. What are you guys hitting each other for?
Oh, he wants the Bluetooth.
Who does?
I was gonna say I have those. You said like Harry watches like Biden, Trump, and
Yeah.
You got a good one?
Obama.
It's called Wild Would You Rather with the presidents.
Yeah, I mean it's just.
Joe, would you rather walk around for 50 years with a vibrator up your ass or let the baby smash the fuck out of your cheeks once?
Damn, that's a tough one.
I mean, how young are we talking with the baby?
Yeah, I mean they're
Joe, you
fucking
weirdo, not a baby.
They're
The
not even
baby,
like
the rapper.
they're laughing so hard they can't even breathe. They make those.
I kind of get it.
Like they make no sound. They're laughing so hard, and I'm like,
Obama, can I ask you a question, dog?
Here,
Sure, Donnie, what's up?
Here
I
it
just
is.
don't want you to get offended. I don't mean this in a weird way.
Honestly, Donnie, you have said so many effed up things to me. I've become numb to it. So don't worry about that.
Like, how numb are we talking? Can I say the N-word type of numb?
No, you cannot.
Ooh.
I mean, that's a good. Gets a big laugh.
Big laugh. Like,
Yeah,
oh, that's outrageous. It's it's like endless, and they love it. They'll sit around and just watch it like an hour if you don't cut them off.
Dead as fuck. What election did he win? Election of who can die first.
Hey, Justin, I tell Justin likes it.
I don't mind it. I kind of get it.
I love him.
Oh God, Jesus. Miltons.com, of course. South Shore Plaza, Braintree, Chestnut Square, Chestnut Hill, and then newest location at the Burlington Mall, which is not so new, but still. Boy, get ready because it is going to be crowded at that Burlington Mall. So get over there now. Beat the rush before the holiday season. Or go to Miltons.com. And thank our great partners at Miltons. What are you smiling at, Justin?
Would you eat pussy for $50 billion. Biden, Trump, Obama.
Oh, it's here. I don't think I've seen. Of course, I was about to say what every parent says. Well, I'm sure Harry doesn't watch that one.
I don't get it.
Did you guys eat a shit sandwich?
Hold on
with
one
diarrhea?
second. 1 second. Mike's about to go on. Mike literally propped himself up saying, I don't get it. He's ready to go
Would
on.
you eat pussy? Is that what it's in?
You're ready to go on an adventure, aren't you, Mike?
I am.
You don't know, do you?
I suppose.
This might be. It's would you eat star? I thought it was pussy, but it might be
Oh, okay.
Would you guys eat a shit sandwich with diarrhea in it for $500 billion?
No way, bro. Money ain't worth it.
Wow, Mike loves
I'm
this.
putting myself in a play of being Harry's
13,
age.
yes, 12.
I'd
yeah.
be dying at this.
Hysterical. Yeah. And I got to do that. 'Cause sometimes I'm just like, guys, what? And I don't want to be that guy, but I'm like, what are you fucking laughing at? But my dad would say it to me when I was 12.
Yeah, right.
Listen to the Jerky Boys or something. He'd be like, well, why is this funny?
Yeah, exactly.
So and when he was listening to, whatever the hell he was listening to when he was 12,
Yeah.
I'm sure his dad said that. So.
Three Stooges.
Right, or whatever, the hello mother, hello father, that fucking thing. So, who knows? I don't know. Dave, you got a long way to go as a parent.
I do.
A long way to go.
Yep. You're always learning, though, aren't you?
Learning about the arches.
That is definitely true. Well, you're going to find out soon enough there, Lord.
I know.
You're going to settle down.
I know.
I think it's time.
It's coming.
I think it's time. As is for Mike, by the way.
Sure.
Yeah. Does Alba want to have kids?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you?
Probably one. Yeah, I would like to. I don't know if I'm excited to pass these genetics on, but
let Justin handle it.
That's even worse.
Let be a donor. Yeah. Why not? That'd be good for the show.
He's got the exact same thing I did.
Oh, that's true.
Literally, you picked the one guy.
That's a good point.
My children can't get it. My grandchildren can.
Oh. But that means your kid. Yeah, but then you're worried about your grandkids though too.
If I have a son,
no, but if Alba
ends.
let's say Alba takes your seed and again,
okay,
IVF. We're not talking about anything
I understand.
graphic here. She's not worried about the kids though. That could be an
if
issue.
it's a daughter, if it's a son, you're clear.
Too much risk.
I don't.
It's a lot of risk.
Where are you getting this? I've never heard this.
He's a doctor.
It's X linked. It's a link to the X chromosome.
There is stuff. There are things like that. That wouldn't surprise me if that was true.
We may have different.
Like my mom carries it.
We may have different strains
from
of
my
this
grandfather. Yes, no, I have something different. I go blind in like my 50s.
You will? Yeah. No, you won't be alive.
Legally blind.
Yeah, you'll be dead. Oh, Montante maybe, Mike. I'm just trying to think of somebody. Klemmer. I don't know. Would you like to see a baby Klemmer?
That would be something.
I'd like someone younger if I could go.
Younger? Was it to change the semen?
Sure, it does.
You think?
Clemmer's in his 40s.
What does that have to do with? I don't
think it changes
I don't think that
anything with
means
that.
anything.
No.
No, I don't.
You
No.
want a little fresher batch?
We want a 2-year-old? We want Chase to be here. What do you want me to say here, Harry? Like, I think
No, of course not.
Well, I mean, what age are we? 18?
That Fax seems like a good egg.
Who?
Timothy Fax.
Actually, okay. Well, he's in there next week.
Yeah,
we got work to do.
Get some of his cum when he's in.
You don't know about his eyesight, though.
Get some of his cum.
I assume it's good, right? He's a military man.
Oh, that's right. That's true. That's true. That's a good point. I suppose that's true. Huh. Okay. What do you get the rest of the day, Dave?
We gotta produce the show. I want to.
We've produced the show.
I mean, I gotta put it up or whatever.
Yeah.
Videos, all that shit. Maybe go somewhere for the season 3 stuff.
Oh, is that what you're gonna do? Yeah.
Look up. Yeah, because there's not
We
a
have
lot
an
there.
insane show connection, though.
Yes.
The one I sent you yesterday is crazy.
It is. In the very limited options that exist, that's
It's like-
even crazier. Yeah.
That's the thing.
Yeah.
So yeah. Crazy. But I don't. Who knows? But yeah. But season 3, like I said, the sales guy. Did I tell you the sales guy texted me? He wants. So now he's into it. Oddly.
Yep.
So now pressure's kind of on to do season 3. We're worried about season 2 stuff. So a lot going on as we get ready for Aaron Hernandez and Amazing Race and many, many things here. And of course the new third chair world with Menners.
That's exciting. Yes.
Yeah, who knows? I mean, anybody, if you had one, not counting Kevin from Bristol, if you could veto any of the rest of those people, who would it be, Justin? By the way, none of those people can be alone.
No,
They
would
can't be
But they would
A-chairs.
always be with Mike or
Montante or
Mutt or something.
Montante is one of those names.
Right. Okay.
Well, Montante could be here alone, probably. Right.
I guess. Yeah. That's true. Yeah.
So Kevin from Bristol, Montante, Mama K, Kane, Timothy Fax, Ted Sellers.
Not counting Kevin from Bristol. If you had to get rid of one of them, who would you X out first?
I guess Kane.
Yeah. Dave.
I think Kane was good. But I would like to see how Mama K does. So
Yeah. I'm sure it'd be fantastic.
I guess Kane. just because he's been on. So
Yeah. He's all right. He seems like a nice enough guy,
Yeah,
but
he's good on his stuff.
we'll see. All right. So we're back Wednesday with Mutt and who?
Ryan Thompson.
Ryan Thompson.
Ryan Thompson.
He's not been here before.
Big guest.
I don't believe Ryan Thompson's been in.
Ready to go. All right. Boys, good as always. Go subscribe, blindmike.net, Blind Mike Project.
Thank you.
Anyone to promote Lord Kevin or no?
No.
Is that your Twitter account?
Yeah, it's a Twitter account. So go,
go.
follow.
Go follow if you'd like. Boys, we'll see you Wednesday. Mike, we'll see you Thursday, right?
All right.
All right, good enough. Boys, thank you very much. We'll be back Wednesday. Goodbye.